All right, welcome to the second episode of the Never Grow Up podcast. We have a guy came in clutch. Birdman's birthday's today. Turned 30. Came in clutch like Damian Lillard. My roommate, one of my good friends, Prez, a.k.a. Reagan. My friend, how are you?
I'm great, man. Thanks for the introduction. I like the Damian Lillard, but...
I know. Show them what you're wearing. The LA Lakers, bro.
The Lakers gear here, and then, I don't know if you can see that. LeBron James, of course.
Yeah, the king. Well, before we get into that.
Sorry, I'm excited.
You good. Hey, you won the championship that first time in since what, 10 years?
10 years,
yeah,
since
Kobe. We'll talk about that.
Okay.
But before that, I want to say thank you to everybody who watched. I think it's almost 100 views, which is insane. It's like 85 views on YouTube.
That's wild, dude.
Which is pretty good. I don't know. I talked to 100 people or 85 people, but
I heard a lot of good feedback on it.
Yeah. So everybody who gave me feedback, Birdman, thank you too. He couldn't be here, but it was his birthday today. He turns 30. Old man.
Damn, 30.
He's 30. Yeah. So he's with his family. So I can't force him to come, but so that. And then I also want to talk about finally made an Instagram. It's Never Grow Up 01 is the Instagram page. I'm gonna try to start posting clips just to kind of show what the heck it is, because I know some people don't want to watch like an hour of an episode or whatever, but yeah, so let's get this thing rolling. Prez, Mr. Reagan, how are you, my friend?
I'm good, brother. I'm good. Excited to be here. And
you was excited. You came in clutch because I came in yesterday. You're watching football and I'm like, yo, my sister's birthday.
I know. I had a couple things going on. I had to go with my brothers
in golf.
In some golf.
Yeah, you golfer.
And then my sister's birthday. She's 28, not 30. So
yeah, Birdman. You're taking shots at Birdman already.
I don't even know him, and I'm taking shots. No, I'm just kidding. I'll be there soon. 4 years. 26.
Shit, I'll be there in 3. I'm 26. I just turned 27 like a month ago.
That's so scary.
So before, what I want to talk about is, me and you have been friends for.
I know.
We became friends from gaming. That's what's crazy.
We're playing Black Ops 3.
And what's crazy is oh my god, we're so bad. Game battles. But I was gonna say we've known each other before that. We were both in band in middle school.
Yeah, we went to the same school.
Yeah.
But we didn't really talk to each other.
No, we didn't.
I was like, that's how I met Cruz, but I don't know him.
He's just brown.
Plays clarinet. Plays the clarinet, you know.
And saxophone. I can play saxophone. Saxophone. Can't play sex.
Sure. Play the trumpets. I don't know anything about that. But.
We became friends because of Corey, pretty much.
Corey and Milton.
Corey and Milton. What I'm saying is, you wanted to play with Corey, but me and Milton were on.
I wanted to play with Corey one night, and then he was like, I'm not going to play, but Milton and Jaime are on. And I'm like, well, this might be kind of weird because I've never talked to them in person, right? I know who they are, but I don't really know them. But I just joined their party, and they were treating me like brothers, and then, we just kept going.
And then we became roommates. They were roommates.
They were roommates.
That was crazy because we became friends, and then 3 months later, we all lived together.
I know. Because I was like, you guys should move to Ankeny because I need some roommates.
I was being a pussy. I was like, nah.
Because you'd never moved away, right?
I never did.
That was your first time.
Yeah, that was the first time.
I get it. It's scary, you know. You're leaving your comfort zone.
But then I said, F it.
And then you said, F it. You got in the white Jeep.
The white shitty Jeep.
And then
every time it went over 50, it was like, bro, that thing
felt like it was going to blow up.
Did you ever get in there with me when it was going like 50?
Yeah, we went to...
What was worse, my Jeep or Milton's Toyota from 1963?
That's tough. I only rode in your Jeep a couple times. I have a lot more experience in Milton's Toyota 4.
Bro, Milton's, you had a It's
like a 19...
I think it's 91 or 92.
It's old.
It's old.
But it's...
Hey, he's taking care of that bad boy.
It still runs.
And it's a Toyota, so of course.
Yeah, I don't think he's put any money into it.
I think he's fixed it a couple times.
Oh, okay.
A couple axles, I think.
Okay. But
he's locked his keys in there.
He locked his keys in there. Yeah.
I remember that. He had to pay $120 to get his keys to get unlocked.
Yeah. But that thing would be you could hear him from 5 blocks away.
No. You hear him rolling down. You're like, oh, Milton's there.
It's so loud. And then every time I had to move it, I felt like I was standing on the brakes, dude.
He's just like, you just gotta push harder. Like, bro, pushing harder.
Dude, I'm putting my whole weight on this, and I don't know if it's gonna stop. I'm kind of scared, but probably Milton's just because I had more experience with it.
My brakes were good. It's just, dude, my seat was like this. You remember?
Oh,
my seat was sideways, bro.
Yeah,
you know how long? Okay, I got a new car, and then of course now I got my truck. But when I first got my car, it was so hard to get used to sitting straight again. Because I was so used to being sideways.
I forgot.
It was probably just a little angled, but I guess I got so used to it.
Yeah.
Oh my god! I know Milton used to roast me for my car because it was just my Jeep because my seat was just like this.
I don't know if you will though, but
who, Milton?
Probably with that Twitch money.
Yeah,
sponsorships.
She's fucking killing it on Twitch. Shout out to Clutch. We love you, though. Clutch is gonna be on here soon. Clutchy. Anyway, okay, let's just get into it. The Lakers.
So
what, 17th championship?
17,
17?
tied
Tied for
with the Boston Celtics for the most in the NBA history.
And now you guys are back on top.
Back on top, yeah. It's been a long time coming. Had a few rough years there.
Yeah.
The end of Kobe's career, and then
Of course,
Lonzo Ball.
early this year too.
Well, yeah, even last year.
Rest in paradise.
This year
Yeah,
with Kobe,
last year.
yeah, that's extremely
Oh, yeah,
sad.
even last year because you guys had LeBron and
Last year, yeah, LeBron came, and I was like, okay, maybe this might happen.
And then
Magic was at the helm. I was like, okay, he's got LeBron here. Like, let's keep going. And him and Rob Lowe.
Rob Lowe, yeah. Rob Lowe looking ass.
Rob Pelinka looks like Rob Lowe, but
does look
got into a little bit of an argument. Didn't really get along. So Magic's like, I'm out. I'm like, okay.
And then
Rob Pelinka
decided to tweet everything.
I know, dude. He
Like
shouldn't
it was
have
his
done
fault?
that. Keep it in house.
I
I don't
know.
like that, but whatever.
Yeah, first time
Now-
in 10 years.
Now they're happy.
Yeah,
They got the roster together. They traded the house for Anthony Davis.
which is
Obviously worked out.
I always said I don't know why the Pelicans traded Anthony Davis. It's like you're trading 3 Hondas for a Ferrari. Like,
Yeah.
but I mean,
But-
I guess Brandon Ingram could become. He's did really good.
He's
but-
probably their best hope. Yeah.
Yeah,
They
but-
get some draft picks too, I think. But I think Anthony Davis is going to leave anyway. Like he asked for a trade. He's like, I'm not going to sign again.
Yeah.
'Cause he's a free
Yeah, yeah.
agent next season, I believe, or this
season.
this offseason.
Yeah. I mean, he's
Yeah.
gonna sign back. It'd be dumb to leave.
I would think so.
But you never know because Kevin Durant should have stayed too, and he decided to stay.
That's true. That's so weird, dude.
And then there was something in the garden, snake.
Kevin Durant.
Kevin Durant.
Not like the Mamba.
No,
not that kind of good
not that-
snake.
not that
He's a
good
good snake. You got a bad snake.
Kobe's
in Kevin Durant.
mentality was just crazy. I don't know. Anyway,
Kobe.
so the Lakers now.
So Lakers now.
But
Yeah.
I was gonna say it's so weird to see the Lakers for the last like 5-6 years they were trash.
They were so
They
bad,
probably
dude.
won like 100 games in the last 6 years.
Yeah, I mean they had the number 2 overall pick, got D'Angelo Russell.
Yeah,
Number 2 overall pick again to get Lonzo Ball.
What number was Brandon Ingram? He was 2, I think, again.
They have
I'm gonna have to check
You'll have
that.
to fact check me on that one. I'm not
I'm gonna have
sure.
to check on that.
But they might have had 3 number 2 picks, dude. And then one of the
I think Brandon Ingram was
the year
number
they
2.
got Lonzo Ball, they should not have gotten that pick.
Yeah, it
Or
was
Ben
2016, round 1, pick 2. So they got
For-
3.
for who, Brandon Ingram?
yeah. So
Yeah.
they got 3 number 2 picks.
Yeah, like it was insane. They got, and then they obviously traded all that draft capital
Which is
to.
to me, to win now, you need to.
They traded D'Angelo Russell to unload one of those bad contracts. They had, was it Luol Deng maybe?
God,
or
I forgot you guys signed him to a. And
or,
Mozgov. You guys had Mozgov too.
yeah, Timothy Mozgov. They signed
horrible.
Mitch Kupchak, the old GM. I believe he's the GM for the Charlotte Hornets now, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I
You
don't
can
know.
fact check me on that if you want, but. I thought he was a good GM, but then
Yeah, he
towards
was.
the end, he started making some bad
Yeah, like
moves.
Luol Deng. I don't know why.
Luol Deng for like
Mozgov.
70 million. Mozgov
Like
for
like if
60
Mozgov
million.
won the Cavaliers the championship, like he was on the
Yeah.
bench the whole
It
playoffs.
was just a
just
bad
like throw him in
move.
there.
Like Luol Deng was past his prime. I was like, what are we doing?
Yeah,
So
I mean Luol Deng was a beast though when he was with the Bulls.
he was
in the
good,
early
but
2010s. But then D Rose and
he ain't
poor
gonna.
D Rose, man.
He ain't gonna be worth that though.
No, he's not.
That's like the Harrison Barnes deal. Like
Hey,
Dallas
he's from
signed him
Ames,
to-
dude.
It's from Ames, but that don't
Show
mean
love to
that
Harrison
don't
Barnes.
mean he's a max
yeah,
contract
you're
player.
right.
I feel like NBA does that a lot. They give a lot of max contracts to players who, I mean,
Who was that guy from? Remember from Miami Heat a few years ago? He's like Tyler Johnson or something.
Yeah.
he got like
he's
50
with
million
the
for like
Nets
3 years.
now.
You're like, what the heck?
He's like, who is this guy? It's crazy, dude. But
No.
like the other part of it, like you almost like have to because if you don't, some
Yeah.
other team's gonna offer him that, and that's exactly what happened with Tyler Johnson. The Nets, I believe,
Oh yeah, they had a match
did
or
an
something. Yeah.
offer sheet for him.
Yeah,
Just like last year, the Bucks lost Brogdon because Pacers
they don't want to pay.
gave an offer sheet to him.
They said
Pay him a bunch of money, and they're like, we don't want to pay him that much. Well, you just lost him, and they probably could have used Brogdon.
No, he would have been good in the playoffs.
Yeah,
for
like
sure.
he was pretty good role player for them. But again, like he's overpaid, I think, for his skill. But
He's a good.
you have to pay him
Yeah,
because
to keep
someone
him.
else is going to pay him. And guess what? Indiana did.
Well,
and
sometimes it works out because like my Rockets with what's his name, Chandler Parsons.
yeah, that was
He was
bad.
good with the Rockets, but then the
Oh.
Mavericks gave him like a max, and the Rockets like get out of
Yeah,
here.
we ain't going to do that.
And then he's been
he
injured
just-
ever since. He's
I
never
feel
had a
bad
good
for him
season.
because
Yeah,
he was
a good dude.
really good with the Rockets.
He was a beast with the Rockets.
Yeah, and like another example, like where the player like kept was the Cavaliers with Tristan Thompson.
Yeah, that's.
He got paid all that money, dude, and he was just not.
See,
good.
and those are like kind of players that like a player makes them better. Like another player, like
for
LeBron
sure.
made Tristan Thompson so good.
100%. Just like Matthew Dellavedova.
Yeah,
He
definitely.
got a contract with the Bucks, and I'm sure
Crazy.
he was fine. I didn't pay much attention to him,
Yeah,
but
man,
like
yeah.
he definitely LeBron.
Yeah, but
made it
Tristan
better.
Thompson, he got like 5 year, 150 million or something. It was a crazy deal. Like, after, I mean, he did really good in that playoffs. So like,
Sure.
but not worth that much.
No.
And then he went to the Kardashian curse, and then...
Yeah, a lot of players.
Did you see what he said like last season or 2 years ago? He's like, "We're still the Eastern Conference champions." When LeBron left, and then didn't even make the play.
Yeah, they freaking.
He's like, "You gotta come up and
Kevin
beat us."
Love.
Yeah, and then Joel Embiid is like, "Okay, buddy," like he like was roasting him because you know. But anyway, congratulations to your Lakers.
We're back on top. We have a legitimate chance to repeat.
Yeah,
I think you're gonna have the Clippers. Obviously, it's gonna be probably the team to challenge. I don't know what the Rockets are going to do.
Nah, the Rockets aren't going to be there.
Russell Westbrook did not look good in the playoffs.
We have two bad contracts with Harden and Westbrook or not. I mean, James Harden, of course, you pay him. This is a dude.
Yeah, he's a dude.
But you picked up Russell Westbrook's contract when you traded for him.
Yeah.
And
they're going to have a new coach because D'Antoni's gone.
Yeah, I don't know who's going to go there.
And besides that, I mean, the Nuggets, I really like their team. But are they going to be able to hang with LA's? Both LA's. I mean, I don't know. They're thinking about trading Paul George. I don't think Paul George did very well at all.
See, my way is like he didn't do shit.
His caliber.
He didn't do anything. But like to me, it's like you traded so much to get him there.
Yeah,
you have to keep him.
You almost have to write it out, right?
Because like I don't think they have a first-round draft pick till like 4 years. It's like I think the Brooklyn Nets and
when they did when they traded
for
Celtics.
Fucking washed-up Paul Pierce and Kevin Garnett. Maybe not Paul Pierce. Paul Pierce had like one more good year with the Wizards.
Kevin Garnett was washed.
Yeah, Kevin Garnett was at the end, which is crazy.
It's a tough league, man. We'll see what happens.
I guess you gotta take a risk though. But when they're over the hill, you don't. I don't know if you want to risk that.
Two most exciting teams you're looking forward to watching next year.
I mean, I was gonna say Rockets, but nah.
Yeah.
I mean Nuggets. Always easy.
Sure.
To me, I still think I don't know. I always have like a feeling that 76ers are always gonna do something.
Sure.
But like they have Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons are good players, but they just never put it together.
They got Doc now. So we'll see.
Maybe.
But
I don't know. I felt like D'Antoni would have been better just to make him go bam, 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 and let's go. But on defense, it would have sucked.
Yeah.
But
Ben Simmons can't shoot threes either.
But I just thought Doc should have took a year off. He's been coaching for 15 years straight. Like I don't know how you can do that for 15 straight years. You love it, yeah.
He loves
it's like Bruce Arians.
Yeah.
He just fucking retired, and then he's like, "Oh, I'm back.
I like
y'all want me?"
Yeah.
He loves football. Yeah, I don't know. What about you? What's your
teams? So I was gonna say the Nuggets. I like Jamal Murray, Jokic. I mean that one's hard.
Oh, you know who I should have said? Phoenix.
Yeah. Phoenix. They ended really well.
Yeah.
I still think they need another player for
They need
Booker.
one more guy.
I still disagree with Ayton being picked.
Dude, imagine to it took Luka. I think we talked about that.
Trae Young. I mean,
the Mavericks would be good too.
Ball dominant players, but at the same point, you got to do something besides Ayton. I mean, I guess they're trying to go for kind of what the Lakers did. Big small man, but Ayton.
Yeah, Ayton's not that.
He's not bad, but he's just such a low post player. I feel like that's not.
He's so like a '90s player.
Yeah, for sure.
It doesn't work.
But if I were to need another team, maybe the Trailblazers.
Oh, Trailblazers.
I feel like they're just one piece away, man.
They are, and they try with different players.
Yeah.
Like I thought Hassan Whiteside would be.
Yeah.
Because then he wouldn't have. He's not. He just has to defend and then get rebounds and dunk.
Right.
But yeah, it hasn't really worked out with Hassan Whiteside.
If they can get I don't know, another star or someone like that.
Giannis would fit in perfect there.
Sick.
Because he would have so much room.
So juiced for that.
Yeah, he would have so much room because they get shooters.
Leaving, but
yeah. You think he's leaving or no?
Nah.
I mean, neither. People are saying he's going to the Warriors. What the fuck are you going for the Warriors for? He can't shoot.
Yeah.
He ain't going to want him.
That's the other thing. When we were talking about the West teams, the Warriors will be back.
Yeah, the Warriors will be good again.
So I forgot
about them. We give them.
That'll be interesting to see.
It was good. They're we had 2 years off.
Right.
1 year off, and then now we're back.
Yeah,
I mean, everybody was injured. Steph Curry and then Klay Thompson.
And then in the East, obviously the Heat. I want to watch.
Dude, the Heat surprised the shit out of everybody.
Big Jimmy Butler fan after this finals. Maybe bandwagon. Obviously bandwagon, but that dude can ball. Dude's and beast. His mentality, dude. Oh my gosh. Dude,
Jimmy Butler. I think he said that he didn't want anybody in the bubble, like family.
He said that.
I'm here to ball. I'm not here to meet up, which is crazy.
That just reminds me Kobe Bryant so much. That's something Kobe would do, I feel like.
Bro, Kobe Bryant would go work out at 3, go home, sleep a little bit, and then take his daughters to school, come back to work out, eat lunch, relax, go work out again, pick his daughters up, hang out with the daughters, and then go work out again at 8 o'clock at night. And that's 4 workouts in a day.
He's unreal.
Bro, I'm a fat ass. I can't even work out once a day. Like, what the fuck am I work out for?
I was reading an article when Team USA was together, and Kobe would wake up earlier than like LeBron and some of those guys, and then they'd go work out together later in the morning, and he'd be like, "Oh, it's my second workout."
They'd be like, what the fuck?
You guys are just on your first, and they'd be like, "Oh my gosh, Kobe."
That's the difference, bro. That's the Mamba mentality.
He's unreal.
Kobe. God damn, Kobe. Anyway, we moved on from the NBA. NFL. Your Titans.
I'm a Titans fan, yes.
Some COVID-19 has been popping off.
Yeah.
In the league, not just them. I mean,
mainly. They
Patriots
really started it.
Yeah.
Started with their defensive coordinator, Shane Bowen. Don't know what happened, but got COVID. And I think a lot of teams probably weren't following the procedure very, to a T.
Yeah, because since I have HBO, I watched a couple episodes of the... Was it All or Not? What is it? The
Hard Knocks.
Hard Knocks.
Yeah.
And then they're talking about like, oh, I don't want to wear the mask. I'm gonna wear the shield. Like the shield does anything. Like, and they're all complaining about the shield. They're about the mask. I was like, did you need it?
Sure, but I think a lot of us could relate to that. Like,
I hate wearing masks, but I wear it.
Yeah, wear a mask, but then you get in settings like here, right? We're not wearing a mask, and one of us could be asymptomatic, and we have no idea, right? So I feel like it could have been something like that too. But it's so tough, man.
I don't know. I can't. We both kind of feel like we both had it though.
That's true. I mean, I feel like I've definitely.
You get sick, but I don't get sick.
I get sick like that, bro.
Yeah, you get sick. One little. I hear a little cough out. He's sick for a week.
Oh, he goes stay in his room.
And then I rarely get sick. I don't know.
Yeah,
my immune system. I think I have my dad's immune system.
Yeah.
He has a crazy immune system.
I got my mom's.
My dad doesn't get sick ever.
No.
And I was like, Dad, how do you do that? But then I had it. So Papa bless.
Right.
Papa bless. Anyway.
Yeah, Titans, I mean, it's going to be tough. They got to play the Bills Tuesday night.
Oh, and the Bills are pretty good.
So tomorrow night, the Bills are pretty dang good. And
yesterday,
the Titans are going to be...
Because I think it's coming on Wednesday.
It's coming on Wednesday, sorry. So they already played the Titans when you watch this. You'll see them probably get their buzz kicked because they have quite a few starters out. 2 defensive backs.
Is it all for COVID?
Yeah, most of them.
That sucks.
Adoree Jackson was hurt, but Christian Fulton's on the COVID list. Daquan Jones and Jeffrey Simmons, who's on their defensive line, they're both out. I think Daquan Jones actually just got promoted off the list today, so he might play.
I'm moving the mic too much.
Then you have Corey Davis, Adam Humphries, both out with COVID.
Corey Phelan, you said?
What's that?
Corey Phelan?
No, not Corey Phelan. Corey Davis, both out with COVID, and then their left tackle Taylor Lewan might be out.
That's a lot of players.
Injury. So that's a ton of starters.
Yeah, that's a lot.
That's not even like the role player guys. Like that's just like starters, right? So
that's
gonna be tough.
Just give it to Derrick Henry.
I was gonna say we got Derrick Henry. That's good. AJ Brown hopefully will be back from injury.
And then the GOAT, Tannehill.
I'm a big Tannehill fan. Partly as a joke, just because it's funny, but he actually is not like that bad. Like
the wide receiver turned quarterback.
I think he's, especially in our offense, is pretty solid.
Yeah, it fits him perfect.
If he were to have to try and do more, then obviously we saw how that went in Miami, and it's not good. But I think he does well for what we do, and he doesn't turn the ball over very much, which is important. And I think he knows his role, that Derrick Henry's kind of the bell cow. And
so
he's the reason that... Yeah.
And I know you love Mariota.
I love Mariota, dude.
Yeah.
And he just...
Bro, I used to like Jameis because I watched him a couple of times in college. He was a beast.
Did you ever eat a W?
I didn't. Not yet. I eat a lot of things, but not a W. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
dude, he goes in on that. You might have to pull
take
that
the
up.
dubs.
You gonna pull that up real quick?
Sure.
We gotta watch that.
We gotta watch that. Eat the W.
Eat the W. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if any of y'all have seen that, but this dude before a game decides that he's gonna try and pump his team up.
Yeah, I don't know how that's gonna pump you up.
Which I just, whatever. His team's like, all right, we're gonna get ready to play. Let's see what our quarterback has, and he tries to motivate his teammates to eat a W, as you'll see here.
No thanks.
No thanks.
Bro, does it say like what the fuck? Like, how is that gonna motivate you?
Look at his teammates, bro. Look at his teammates.
They're like, what the heck?
They're like, this is our.
We're gonna eat a dub.
You just touched me.
And this dude's like, I didn't know.
He's just like, done. Bro, I'm taking over.
No more.
But yeah, Mariota. Wish him the best.
Is he at the Raiders now?
He's at the Raiders. He
behind the goat, Derek Carr.
Hurt
Mascara
still.
Man.
Mascara Man.
Let's see, where's mascara?
He looks like a Sid from Toy Story.
He does,
in my
look like Sid from
opinion.
Toy Story.
And he has, Sid always had that shirt with the black skull on it. He's on the Raiders, so it's kind of like perfect.
It does kind of work. There's
But-
probably a meme of that already.
Oh, for sure.
Of that shirt.
Definitely.
Of the shirt and ish.
But we'll see how Marcus does.
Yeah.
He's still recovering, they're saying. I don't know.
Was he hurt? I didn't even know he was hurt.
They said he was. I don't know if that's true or not. He's definitely an athlete, but his game just did not really transition to the NFL, unfortunately.
Neither did Jameis. I mean, Jameis had a good year last year, but he also threw like 80 interceptions.
Yeah, he had like 33 touchdowns and 30 picks.
That's insane.
It's like way
like
too many.
if he didn't have that many picks, he would have been like MVP. Talk about the MVP.
He had like over 5,000 yards.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He would have been an MVP conversation if he didn't throw that many
Hopefully
picks.
he's learning something under Drew Brees. But I think Jameis could probably be a starting quarterback again.
Yeah, I mean, he's kind of in the right situation, I think, in Saints, because I think Drew Brees is like 1 or 2 years away.
Yeah, he
He
for sure
could
is.
just be like, yo, let me give this a shot.
His first game, his arm looked like a noodle. Everyone was making fun of him, but
He's
kind of
tired,
bounced
bro.
back. But
How old is he? Like 42?
41, 42, I want to say.
I mean, Tom Brady's up there too, but Tom Brady still kills it, though.
Tom Brady's still slinging it.
Well, dude, I forgot to ask you when we were talking about the Lakers, about Danny Green, his fiance
That's so
said
sad,
they were getting
dude.
death threats over Game 5 when he missed a 3, but Morris turned it over. He like threw a lob. I don't know why he threw a lob.
Yeah,
I was going to ask you before.
He threw it. Morris, I don't know why he was in there.
And there was like 3 guys open.
Yeah.
I think it was like Cod World Danny Green, and then LeBron to his right.
Yeah, I think
And
so.
he just like,
And
let me
completely
alley-oop.
botched it, and Danny Green missed a shot. I think he was kind of worried about getting it off in time.
Yeah.
He hasn't been as sharpshooter as I had hoped he would be, but that's fine.
He
That's
won a
nothing-
championship with 3 different teams.
He did win a championship with
LeBron.
different teams.
I think his first player.
That's
him and
crazy.
LeBron were the first players.
That's wild.
Yeah, that's insane.
But I mean, like, to get death threats, like,
Yeah, that's
when
pretty
are we
insane.
ever gonna get past that stage? Like,
Yeah,
I don't know that
that's-
we ever will.
No,
It's-
that's what
it's so
what's his name
sad.
said. Van Gundy.
Yeah,
Like Mark Jackson was talking about it, and he's like, we should be better, and he's like, yeah, I don't think we are.
I don't
'Cause
think
people
I don't
just-
think we ever will, dude. As sad as that is, like,
Yeah.
it's unfortunate, and no one deserves death threats
Yeah,
over a
and
missed
that's-
basketball shot. Like, come on.
And
Especially when, like, at least me, I felt like they were still going to win the series.
yeah,
Like,
they were. I mean, coming in this game, Miami Heat gave everything that Game 5.
oh, yeah.
They won by what, 1 point?
yeah.
And they played perfect in just 1 point, and they won by 1 point.
yeah, the Lakers were
Yeah.
completely
And then
a better
yesterday,
team.
well, Sunday night, fuck, the Lakers were just dominant. Everybody was on a
Yeah.
roll defensively. LeBron,
We're going to
AD,
stop AD and LeBron now.
Caruso's getting steals. Rondo scoring threes. Like,
Yeah.
you don't know where you're gonna stop him.
You're not going to stop him.
Yeah, and, well, this was one for me and Birdman. I was like, how wrong were we doubting the Miami Heat? Because me and Birdman said it was
for
going to be 5.
sure.
It was going to be easy because they were
I thought
dominating
they'd
the
get
first
one.
few games.
Yeah, I thought they'd get one, but
Yeah.
I was so wrong about Jimmy Butler. I didn't think Jimmy Butler could play like that. Like, he went toe-to-toe with LeBron.
And he had 4 threes the whole finals. 4 threes.
Really?
4 3-pointers. Yeah.
Wow.
They talked about it yesterday. He had 4 3-pointers the whole finals, and he's still scoring 40, 50.
Unreal.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he really impressed me. And then, obviously, Tyler Hero, Duncan Robinson. Bam.
Oh, and I saw this shit that some dude said Duncan Robinson's a better catch and shoot player than Klay Thompson. I almost threw my phone.
Knock it off.
Yeah, I almost threw my phone. It's like,
Mr.
Duncan
37
Robinson?
points in one quarter? Come
Yeah.
on.
Dude, and only took like 2
Knock it
dribbles the
off.
whole quarter.
Yeah, that was insane.
Anyway.
People forget. People are so in the moment, too. Like,
Yeah.
that's why, not to get, like, political, like, I feel like the election always comes down to, like,
Yeah.
the final month, right? Whatever happens, like,
Dude,
in this
though,
month.
even though like Trump right now is putting on a show.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see when he got COVID? Supposedly what he wanted to do was look all fragile and then come out like with like a Superman shirt and open up. Like he's putting on a show. Either
Yeah.
he knows he's done. He's like I'm my last time. Even though he's still gonna be in the spotlight. But
Yeah.
he's like, yo, I'm gonna
I don't
put
think
this
he'll
shirt
ever
on.
admit that he loses just because his pride is
Yeah.
so, like, I don't know.
Yeah.
There
Well, he
is
said he's
a-
gonna say it was a rigged election. I'm like, dude, okay, we get it.
Yeah.
Fuck politics. I hate politics. But Trump's
No,
putting on a
yeah.
good show. It's funny.
I mean, politics is never
Yeah.
something that you
Anyway.
want to talk about and discuss because
I
that's going
hate
to
topic.
piss people off. But
Yeah.
just, yeah, that's what I mean by, like, people's
Yeah.
memory is so, like,
Same with
in the moment.
they even did that with Steph Curry. When they said David Lillard from the logo, I was like, oh, nobody can shoot better than this man. And then
Yeah,
Steph
it's
Curry
like-
even quoted, he was like, all right, bro, relax.
Yeah, like, you guys
Oh,
not
EJ,
remember
what's
what
it
I've
called?
done?
Ernie. No,
Ernie
not Ernie.
Johnson?
Kenny, the Jet Smith.
Kenny.
He like said something, and then Steph Curry quoted it. It was like, bro, stop. Like,
yeah, like I literally am the reason these kids are going to the 3-point line and shooting these, and the game has changed. Like
it's kind of annoying when you go to like, a
100%.
game now, and are you going to your brother's game and then you see threes?
Oh yeah, dude.
When my brother was in high school, it's just threes everywhere.
That's all it is. Yeah, it's just threes on threes, which
it works.
Whatever.
Three's better than two.
That's true if you can make it. But
anyway, back to football. Yesterday, Dak Prescott flipped his ankle.
Oh, dude!
I didn't watch the hit. I just saw he was trending. I'm like, oh.
Have you seen it at all?
No, I saw his ankle.
Oh, okay.
It looked like Gordon Hayward.
Yeah.
Like when
did his ankle went to math class and did a 90-degree. Like it was just like
I got your 6. That's what it said. That's fucked up.
Dude, it was so bad.
It was bad.
And instantly, he just calls the trainer, and you're like, "Oh boy, this is gonna be bad."
Yeah, because I saw people were saying that they thought it was a cramp because you couldn't see right away.
Romo said.
Yeah, people were like, "Yo, it's a cramp."
It's a cramp.
But then you see, he's like, "Oh shit."
No, you saw his teammates, and so Michael Gallup just
jumping,
really frustrated. Yeah, I can't believe this shit.
It's just I mean, I have bad ankles, and so I don't know that pain. But I have horrible ankles. Yeah. But you've seen it firsthand. One little thing, I'm tripping. Or I'm bending.
Over. Yeah.
Not as worse as Milton. Milton's is bad.
Milton has bad ankles.
You remember at the
paintballing?
At the paintballing? We were done, and then he was coming out, just fractured his ankle.
His ankle, dude.
I had to pull his ass out, remember? Fucking Milton.
He's on the ground. But, yeah, I mean, Dak, you feel bad for him, right? He's been negotiating this contract off-season with
he would have got
the
paid.
Cowboys. I think they'll still pay him.
Yeah.
I don't know if it'll be as much.
I was going to say who's their backup, but it's the Red Rocket.
Yeah. Andy Dalton. So they actually have probably the best backup in the league. Thank goodness for them. But
Colin Kaepernick's now.
Oh, okay, buddy. Don't even want to get into that one. Yeah. But the thing too, I think he wanted
too much money,
north of $35 million a year.
Yeah,
37 or 38.
He wanted Mahomes money.
He's good, yeah, but you can't. I mean, you got to know your value, too, at some point. And, I don't blame the Cowboys for not paying him because of that. Now it looks bad because they franchise tagged him, which, mind you, he's still making, $32 million a year, $31 million this year. Just still good, but, I get you want the long-term security of the contract, and, people are dogging on Jerry Jones and the Cowboys.
Yeah, man. Jerry Jones here, man. Jerry Jones.
And I get that to a certain extent, but, at the same point, Jerry Jones is a businessman, right? He's going to make the best interest of the team, right? Yeah. And he's not going to pay his quarterback if he feels like he's overvalued, which I agree with him. I think he was trying to overvalue himself.
Yeah.
Quarterback's most important.
But I don't know. I feel like Jerry Jones would have paid it after a while. I'm like, yeah, man, there's no other quarterback, man.
I mean, gotta sound like Jerry Jones. You sound like Jerry Jones and John Gruden.
Hey, man, what's going on, man?
Hey, what's going on, man?
I don't know how I never heard Jerry Jones talk.
Yeah, I mean, you're pretty close. I'm not great at
because I thought he was from Texas, so I kind of have a little...
Yeah, he kind of just has a little bit of, not maybe feminine. I don't know if that's the right word, but it's just a soft-spoken,
Bro, my hair's pissing me off. I'm sorry.
It's all good.
As long as hell.
But, so you hate to see that for Dak. We'll see. Sounds like he had good surgery. He'll be out 4 to 6 months, so we should see him next year. And we'll see. Hopefully they pay him. I do think he deserves to be paid.
There we go.
North of $35 million. I don't know about that, but...
Yeah, that's a lot of money still. $25 million.
I mean,
how much is Mahomes getting a year? But he's getting he got a 10-year deal.
It's a 10-year deal, yeah. I think it starts. I don't even know. I want to say it was low 40s, something like that.
But still, fucking insane.
So
for a quarterback,
and Lamar Jackson's gonna get the bag, even though I think he still has some stuff to prove.
Yeah.
I like Lamar Jackson. Obviously, he's
Mahomes proved it right away.
He did. Just crazy,
yeah, Lamar Jackson. He was. Joe Flacco. The MVP of the Super Bowl. They somehow. They gave him a bad contract too.
For sure.
Nobody wanted him. Baltimore.
The Broncos did. And
because
that was a bad idea.
Who's their
Broncos have been trying to find a quarterback for forever.
Well, they had Brock Osweiler, dude.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, they haven't had one since Peyton Manning.
Well, they didn't pay Brock Osweiler. The Texans did, and that was a bad idea for them.
Hey, but now Texans got their quarterback.
They do, and they don't have a coach now, thank goodness.
Yeah. He was... I don't know that much about football. And even I was asking you, this dude is trading everybody.
Yeah, he's...
you guys got Jadeveon Clowney now.
Yeah, thank goodness.
Of course, he traded to Seattle, but then you guys got him in free.
On a 1-year deal? Yep. But Bill O'Brien, the coach, I think can coach. I think he's a good coach. When they gave him the GM role,
because he traded Hopkins too.
That's kind of how I feel about Doc Rivers too. Like,
yeah,
I feel like Doc Rivers can coach.
Traded fucking Blake Griffin after you signed him to a 5-year.
Mm-hmm.
Like when Steve Ballmer tried to fist bump him,
Did you wrong?
He's like,
yeah,
you thought.
Just like so sad, but
yeah, it's kind of.
It's weird how some of those things happen. Obviously, we don't know like the full story, but like the Pacers extended their coach Nate McMillan,
and then just fired him.
And then they just fired him like 2 or 3 weeks later. Like, why did you even extend me? Like, if you didn't want me, you know, like
just
that's messed up. And I'm sure there's more to the story, but like looking at it from our perspective, it looks really bad.
Like we were talking about, what's like the coach that was for the Cavaliers when LeBron was there?
Yeah,
the first time.
David Block.
No, the one before. He went to the Lakers.
Oh, Mike Brown.
Coach. Mike Brown, when they gave him like a crazy deal. But it's like, you think that he's a good coach, but it's like, dude, you have a LeBron James. A young LeBron James.
Yeah. Like, I didn't even know if Tyronn, no disrespect to Ty Lue, but like, I don't even know if he's like that good of a coach.
He looked like a good motivator, though.
Yeah. And he's a player. He understands that point, which I think players like players coaches more. Yeah. Like, I think LeBron liked playing for Ty Lue way more than he liked playing for
David Blatt, was
it? David Blatt. Or
Spoelstra?
Not Spoelstra, the Frank Vogel.
Frank Vogel, yeah. Frank Vogel's like awkward and shit.
He's so
Remember
awkward.
we were making fun of him yesterday on the TV.
He tries
man, we won.
He tries to like motivate his team. Like, I'm sure he's a serious guy. And I don't mean to talk crap.
I mean, his defensive schemes worked, so
they work. Coach, obviously. He had a really great Pacers team.
He fucking beat it.
And
the great Pacers team.
Yeah, they almost.
If there was no Heat, there's no Heat team, they would have won the final.
Yeah, Roy Hibbert, Paul George.
Roy Hibbert. Now think of Roy Hibbert. Mm-hmm. You guys signed Roy Hibbert, remember? You guys had like Jordan Clarkson.
Roy Hibbert
these guys.
Gave Nate Shot some tickets.
Who did?
Roy Hibbert.
Time?
He was buddies with Nate Shot. Yeah. That's crazy.
Nate Shot.
Nate Shot. Speaking of Nate Shot.
Speaking of Nate Shot, yeah. Your CSGO. Let's go to the gaming portion.
Big CSGO fan.
Yeah, you are a big CS. I watch it here and there. I'm not.
Yeah. I don't watch it as much as I used to be honest. And
I don't even know what esports I'm into. I guess COD, but I don't really watch COD anymore.
Yeah, esports are tough, right? Yeah. I feel like, especially CSGO, there's so many tournaments.
Yeah, there's one, constantly. Like, literally, like, if I hop on Twitch and... The fuck?
Oh, yeah, it was me. My mouth made a weird noise.
No, I think my headphones turned off.
Oh, dang.
Yeah. You can still hear me through heaven?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was just talking and I just went blank.
Oh, yeah.
Just keep them on. Look a little fancy. But, I mean, every time you turn on CSGO on Twitch, it's always like, you know... There's always a tournament randomly.
Yeah, for sure. There's so many tournaments, so many different organizers of the tournaments.
Yeah.
So these players are just playing, right? They'll win the biggest tournament, the biggest major of the year.
And then next week they have
a week they haven't, have to play again. It's like, can they even enjoy that? Like, it's so hard to follow too because there's so many teams in CS:GO. A lot of it's being Europe based now. Yeah. So like
that's what we're talking about now. Nate Shot.
They just let go of their CS:GO roster.
Yep. I mean, you were explaining it to me perfectly. I don't know much.
Yeah, so like you can see this coming because their coach, right, Chet. He was like, I'm out. I'm going to go coach Valorant because that seems to be what everyone's been going to.
Even though there hasn't been any like tournaments or nothing. I mean, there's been small tournaments.
Some online stuff, but yeah, nothing major yet. Obviously, COVID's kind of
fucked everything
that a little bit. But so many players have switched to Valorant. The top IGL in NA, right? Nitro.
Cruu.
He's gone. Cruu.
Shit, I was decent at Valorant for like 2 weeks, and then I haven't touched it since I think that one time we all played it. That was the last time I played it.
Forever.
Yeah, that was fun.
Steel, Hiko. I mean, the list just goes on and on. Top NA coach, I would say, in Chet. He's gone. It's not looking good for CS:GO in America. I think CS:GO overseas in Europe, especially, will still be a big thing.
Yeah.
You still have your Astraluses, your Navis, teams like that. I think that are still going to be really big, right? Simple, the best player in the world, probably. Still going to be their device, all those guys. But I think in America, it's going to be Valorant. And I think all these taking it.
I just think because
Riot going to transition to it.
Yeah, because Riot is so good with.
Riot's probably the best game developer in esports.
And for competitive, yeah.
Obviously,
like
League of Legends.
I mean, I can't get into League of Legends. But.
Yeah, I mean, League's a fun game.
But it is, like, if you have a squad, it's fun.
In the world, right? For a reason. I think Riot knows what they're doing.
Korea.
Yeah.
It's like the biggest. But Koreans are insane. Yeah, Faker. I knew Faker before I knew League of Legends.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody knew Faker.
Like, ginormous.
No, but I was like, in Korea they have like like video game addiction as like a medical illness.
No way.
Because people were crazy over there, like about it.
You ever been addicted to a video game?
Like hardcore?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess Skyrim. Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild. That one was pretty good.
Yeah.
I played it, and then I get off it for like a month, and then I'm back on it for like a whole month.
Yeah.
FIFA 13 was like that's the only I played it so much it got like you know how it was like a ring on the disc.
That's like a thing of the past now. It's crazy.
Yeah, because I don't buy any like physical copy anymore.
Yeah,
I just buy it on
discs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The last physical one I bought was Red Dead Redemption 2.
Dang.
That was the last, and that was like 3 years ago that game came out. Yeah. Ever since then,
Wild.
I just buy everything on.
Yeah.
How about you? Any addiction? I mean, CS. I guess you were addicted to CS. Right?
Yeah, a couple like Diablo 2 when I was little. RuneScape. I was probably in like grade school playing RuneScape, Diablo 2. Probably not the best thing, but
yeah, probably not.
Definitely got addicted. Diablo 2 and RuneScape were two that like I was just like as soon as I got home from school, like I'm playing this and I'm playing it all weekend. I'm playing it all night, like until my parents would kick me off.
Yeah, how would your parents like talk? Videos when you were younger.
Yeah, so like they'd make me go outside. The thing,
imagine now.
The thing, like where I lived, like I lived in the country, and so thankfully I had like 2 kids that were like pretty close to my house that I could play with, which was nice. But if I didn't have them, dude, I don't know what I would do. Like I'm in the country, I can't really like go to town and hang out with my friends. Yeah. So had them, which was good. And then besides that, I mean, they didn't really mind. Like I wasn't a bad kid or anything. They were just like, make sure you do your grades, and besides that,
I guess every kid has like the little fucked up things they do here and there.
Oh sure, you have to learn. But
I mean, I guess like if you said addicted, probably Melee when I was younger, Smash Brothers.
Yeah,
that was like I got good, but then you realize like there's an esports and you're like, yeah, I fucking suck compared to these guys.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like
I watch these dudes, you're like, what the heck?
Yeah.
Like I never even imagined of like doing the.
Like when YouTube started coming around, right? Yeah. You started like look up people and like I remember I thought I was so good at like RuneScape, and I'd like look at these dudes' accounts and they have all this crazy
that's what we thought in Black Ops 3. Remember, we're like fucking good. We're gonna play game battles, and then we hop on and we get
smacked like so bad.
Dude, that was
which fun. I think everyone has that moment. They're like, okay, I'm not as good as I thought I was.
But dude,
which is funny.
Those were the moments where like they say we can look back and say you were in like that time. You know how they always say like look back and enjoy the fun moments. We didn't even know that was the fun moment.
No, you don't even realize you're in the moment when you're in the moment, right?
Yeah, because now you know how hard it is to get everybody to hop online.
Yeah,
everybody's like, oh, I gotta work late.
Yeah, you gotta work.
I'm hanging out with my wife.
Some have kids. They're married, right?
Because back then, we would just be like, yo, I'm going to hop on. Like, I'll be on in 5 minutes. I'm going to eat.
Yeah.
And then we'd be on till like 12.
Oh, yeah.
1 in the morning.
My mom would get mad. Yeah. But
moms don't get it, dude. The grind don't stop.
They don't get it.
Dude, I remember when I was in high school, I was like junior, senior, when Black Ops 1 was out.
Yeah.
And I bought like some zombie maps. We'd play zombies till like 2, 3 in the morning.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. And those are just like people I knew from school that like, I wasn't like, I'm not going to like hang out with them outside of school. Yeah. We were always playing together.
Yeah.
And like, yo, hop on zombies. And we play, and then it was like 11. I'm like, fuck it.
Yeah.
And then the next thing you knew, it was like 2. And then you're trying to do like the glitches. You ever play Black Ops 1? Like, remember
the glitches?
The Kino, when the dogs came out, you were like able to get on like this plank of wood where they can't get you.
Yeah, and you're just shooting them all. So like, my internet growing up wasn't the best, so I didn't get to play a lot of online games. But like, I watched a ton of YouTube videos. Like, dude, I remember back in the day, I had all these tabs open, right? I'd have like 20 tabs, and these videos just be loading, and I'd go away for like half hour, 45 minutes.
You can watch it?
Yeah, and then I'd come back, dude, it was so bad. And they'd be loaded, and I'd be like, oh, this is gonna be the best, like, 15, 20 minutes of my life, you know? Like, I waited like almost an hour to watch
that must have been crazy, because then you had to choose, like, oh, I don't want to watch this right now.
Yeah.
And then
I remember like going to a friend's house in town, and like their internet was like that.
And you're like, what the fuck?
You guys are watching it on 720p, not 360p,
not 480.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, I'm so jealous. And then going to college for the first time, like I had like legit internet,
and you're like, holy fuck.
And I had cable, and I never had cable in my life, and like I was just like blown away, dude. I was like, this is unreal.
Bro, luckily for me, my dad always wanted faster internet.
Yeah.
So every time the new one came out, my dad got it.
My parents are so old school. They still have like, they live in town now, and they still have like pretty slow internet. Like,
they just say F it?
Like 12 meg.
Poor, dude, your siblings probably like, God dang it.
I know, dude. They all lag. Like my brother's trying to play Fortnite, and my other brother.
But doesn't that bring you memories though? Dude, I'm lagging.
I know,
Yeah,
dude. My
bro.
brother comes out. It's so funny, dude.
You'd be like,
I totally
you'd
know.
be like this, and then the guy would be like, you wait for like 30 seconds, and then he'd be like flipped around. You're like, what the heck?
And then you're dead.
Yeah, then you're dead.
But my brother will come out. He's 10 years old, you know, trying to play Fortnite and yell at everyone for being on the internet.
Fortnite.
I'm lagging. But
Tell
I
me,
felt his
Rick.
pain. I
Yeah.
grabbed my phone, took the internet off. You know, I try and do what I can.
You understand.
I understand the struggle.
The only time, I would lag when Netflix came out is when I started lagging.
Yeah.
Because everybody started getting on
Everyone watched
Netflix.
dude.
Now there's so many things to watch shows on. I got like 5. Well, we got like 5 because I gave a lot of passwords to
So
my
they
friends.
go Hulu, Netflix, you got, like HBO, things like that.
Amazon Prime has their
Amazon
own thing.
Prime, that's right.
There's like Peacock now for like ABC, Disney Plus. I have Disney
Peacock
Plus.
is starting to come.
Damn, there's so many.
There's a lot, dude.
See, but it sucks because the reason I got HBO because a lot of shows used to be on Amazon, like Sopranos, like the ones that I liked, and then all of a sudden they took them off because HBO Max,
And Amazon came out with their own stuff.
and then
right?
Amazon started coming out with their own shit. So they're like, but then now like a whole bunch of old ABC shows are on HBO,
Yeah.
like Fresh Prince, and I think that's ABC.
Dang, Fresh Prince.
I think that's where Friends is going. I don't know if they're ABC show though. I don't know. I never give a fuck about Friends.
Friends.
Fuck Friends.
You don't like it?
I mean, it's okay. I'm not like a fan. I'm more of a fan of like Fresh Prince. Family Matters?
Do you think Friends is like bad? You think it's overhyped?
No. It's not. I think it's a good show. Like if it's on and
didn't
people are
know.
watching it, oh, hop it. But if it's like if I have to watch
you're
it,
not
I'm
like gonna choose.
if I have to watch it, you know what I'm saying? I'm next channel. You know, that's just me. I don't know. It wasn't for me. The Office though, that's another thing. That show was good.
Oh my gosh, I could watch The Office.
That
all the
70s
time.
show.
The Office and that 70s show for
Parks
sure.
and Rec.
I haven't seen all Parks and Rec, but
Bro,
the ones I have
those
seen
shows are
are
funny.
funny, dude.
Yeah.
They nail it.
They
for
just
sure.
hit. They just know.
Favorite
That's
character?
where. And which one?
Any of them?
Of any show all time?
Yeah.
I mean, probably Tony Soprano. Probably
Yeah.
for me, he's like the GOAT character.
Yeah.
He's a piece of shit, but somehow you always vote like, come on, Tony, kill this motherfucker. Even though
See,
you're
I've
like,
never-
bro, that's the bad thing about like The Sopranos. It's a mafia show,
yeah.
but it's just like Tony Soprano's such a piece of shit. He's a bad guy. He's like an
You
anti-hero.
want to root for him?
But it's just like, dude, I'm rooting for him. I'm like, dude, kill this motherfucker. Because there's my favorite scene in The Sopranos, right? It's like the last season is like probably like 3 episodes till the whole series is over.
Sure.
They're at war, like the New York Mafia versus the New Jersey. Tony Soprano, New Jersey. Since they're at war, one of the guys from New York sees his daughter, Tony Soprano's daughter, on a date in New York. So he like flirting with her like in front of her boyfriend, and she tells Tony, she's like, I don't really want to tell you because he's like, oh, he's harmless. Tony, knowing they're at war, goes straight to where they're at. Goes there with the handgun. Doesn't kill him, but he just goes in there and then he comes up, pistol whips him in the face. Like, dude, that was,
Oh my god.
And then he's like beating the fuck out of him. He's like, my fucking daughter. He's like, you gonna bring my daughter into this? And then the other guy was like the head honcho. He's like, dude, you don't want to do this. He points the gun at him. He's like, you want to fucking die too? And then he like puts his he's like a bar. You know how they have like the little thing where you put your feet up?
Sure.
He put his mouth on there and he kicks his mouth and you see all the teeth go everywhere.
Oh.
And then he just leaves like a fucking badass. Like right there. Yeah, that's my favorite scene of The Sopranos. Just because it's like you don't bring your kids into it. Like I don't know mafia stuff, but
Sure.
at the time, his daughter is like his prized possession to Tony. Like he loves his daughter, but that was just like the badass scene because like they're at war. He's like if he knows he gets caught, he's probably gonna get killed.
Yeah.
But he's like, fuck it.
I'm going.
You fucking touching my daughter and shit? Hell no.
Damn.
He did what a lot of dads would want to do.
Yeah.
I haven't got that balls to do that shit.
No.
But but it's funny because he tells his wife and his daughter, he's like, he's harmless, and then it just cuts to the next scene, him walking into the restaurant where they're at, and he beats the fuck out of him.
Oh my gosh, it's crazy,
dude. Yeah, fuck Sopranos, bro.
Sopranos, nice.
That show was good.
Tony Soprano.
What's the best guy?
Obviously, cliche one, Michael Scott.
Michael Scott is. I would put him up.
Crazy, but Red Foreman.
Yeah, Red Foreman too. He's under.
Man,
I want to say he's underrated, but in like that
show.
parent characters, he's up
so good, dude. Like, I don't even know if I have a favorite scene, but just like he just plays the part so well.
I think I have a favorite scene of that.
What
is when remember when he catches them all smoking in the basement, all of them, and then they're like, their heads are moving. I think he said it's like, I wish I had 400 feet so I can shove 100 in each one of your asses. Like that shit was funny. That's funny.
Yeah, that's always his punchline.
Foot in your ass. It's like, let go my ego. Let go my foot in your ass.
He's always got the one-liners like that.
Oh, he's good. Red Foreman was a good character. Michael Scott. I mean, what's the... Ron Swanson?
Ron Swanson, dude.
He was fucking a great character.
They're all just... Yeah, that's what makes the shows.
Yeah,
honestly.
just like that. Like I think he's like the side character nobody expects to be good.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
He just makes everything fit.
He's so funny, dude.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure that in every show there's like a character that nobody... They're like, oh, they're just going to be there, but then...
They just nail the
fan
part
favorite.
so well.
I mean, that happened in The Sopranos. There's a guy, Paulie Walnuts is what his character is. But he's just like, in the beginning, he's slowly in there, and then as the season goes on, he's like a big character.
I feel like that's how The Office kind of is. Like, there's so many side characters that play their parts so well.
Creed? I think Creed
is fantastic.
Because in the first few seasons, like, he was barely in there. He probably has a couple lines, and then later he starts getting more involved.
He's so good, dude.
Like the Halloween?
That's exactly what I was going to say.
The best scene, the Halloween scene.
He shows up to work, and he's got blood all over him and everything. He's like, oh, everyone's dressed in their Halloween.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, you guys take Halloween serious. He's like, I didn't know you guys were dressing up today. He's like, me neither.
Just kill a guy or something.
Have you seen there was, I think it was an Emmys commercial they did and they were like at the office, like the office is
no
like
way.
that office, and then like Jesse Pinkman from Breaking Bad came in,
yeah,
and then he just like and then he's just like, Creed, and then he's like, they called Creed over, he's like, Jesse, my man, and then he's just like, dude, why'd you bring me here? And then he's just like, everybody's cool. That's what Creed says. And he's like, yo, my crystal meth is here. You know, because that's so Jesse sold them. That's like so random.
That's funny.
Yeah, it was just old fucking commercial. Then we went on a tangent of TV shows.
I know, dude. Get excited. I don't really watch TV, to be honest.
I'm slowly getting into... I'm more of a TV show guy than a movie guy.
Yeah.
I think you even... Like, when I get into a TV show, I'm watching that shit.
You get into it, yeah. I don't really watch either, to be honest. I'm definitely more of a YouTube binge watch type of guy. Like... You know, I've got these channels that, like, I just watch. Like, that's my TV show,
you're watching some people with, like, they live in the containers.
I know,
like, and you were excited for them when they got a fan or something.
Yeah,
you're like, yo, I've been watching it from the beginning.
People, the channel's called Life Uncontained, and they literally moved to this piece of land in Texas, and they're building their home from scratch, and they're living off the grid. Dude, they live in a car trailer right now, which is just stupid. They start off living in this little hut with no AC or anything.
Fuck.
So when I was excited that... A couple weeks ago, they got AC in their house for the first time. They haven't had AC in like 3 years, and they live in Texas, so it's like 100. Hot, it's super hot, and they have a little baby too.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Like the baby's probably like 1 now, so they've lived with a baby out there. Like I can imagine. Yeah. Dude. All the while building their house, like unreal.
Because every time if you're watching in the living room, you come out or I come out, and you're always watching them.
I know, dude.
I remember one time. You were eating and I came out here and you're like, yo, they just got a fan or AC. They got
a fan. They put a fan in and they were just sitting there like enjoying the fan. I'm like, dang, take the little things for granted.
Yeah.
But, like,
dude, when the big like hurricane winds, we didn't realize how fucking much we needed internet.
Internet and AC, dude.
Yeah,
we were going to bed
early.
That night you went home, I think I went to bed and it was 86 degrees in the house, bro. I was dying. Like, should I go to my parents' house? Nah, I'll just stick it out. I'm like,
bro. And then you called me the next day. You're like, yo, it's back,
dude.
I'm like, bro, I'm the fucking bad luck.
Actually, you left at like 6 and it came back on at like 10. I was like, bro, it's on. You're like, are you freaking kidding me? But like, you're already set up at home.
I was like, bro. I mean, it was already 10 too. I was like, fuck. Was it Thursday? I think I left on a Thursday, because they kept telling us, yo, the next day. I know. And we kept seeing trucks working down the street.
Remember that we came home because we were going out to eat every night. Yeah. This big. Catch y'all up to speed. This big storm came through Iowa.
Like 150-mile winds?
Yeah, like stupid winds.
Iowa's not meant for these winds.
All the power lines down, tree on my house, everything like that, right? Yeah. So we were going out to eat every night because we couldn't cook here or anything.
Bro, all our food was
bad. And so we were coming back one night and we're driving down the street and we see lights on. I'm like, no freaking way, dude. Like, this is great. And it's across the street, bro, had lights and power.
I think there was like 5 houses on our block, and we were one of those 5 houses.
Yeah, and then our house did not have power. And I was like, "Are you kidding me?" I was so. And
it was so hot that day.
It was so. This is in July.
Yeah, July.
Yeah, so it's like scorching hot. Like it gets to like 90s.
Yeah, but you got that AC sheet.
Yeah, the AC.
Or the fan. If we could at least turn the fans on in the room, it would have been probably not
like
nice.
We didn't have lights. Like we didn't know what we were gonna do. It's like the first night with
we played fucking life.
Game.
We played the game of life for fucking 2 hours.
Lights.
Yeah, we played for like 2 hours. And then the next day we were outside chilling.
Yeah.
Till and then we're like, oh, it's 8:30. It's dark. We should
Probably go to bed.
go to sleep.
It
We're
was
like,
like
what the
9
fuck?
every night. Oh, it was so bad.
Nowadays.
Yeah, we definitely take it.
I mean,
granted.
I also start too early for work. Fuck. I start hella early.
I don't start that early, but
Well, today went in at 5. Yeah.
I was sleeping at 5.
I know. Like, yeah. I wish I could sleep at 5.
It's crazy though, but yeah.
I know, bro.
Definitely take that stuff for granted.
Anyway, what were we talking about? TV shows?
We were, but yeah, I don't really watch TV shows.
Have you ever been addicted to any TV show?
That 70s show?
Yeah.
So like growing up, I watched TV shows because again my internet was too slow and I wasn't really into that YouTube grind yet. And then I didn't have cable or anything, so I watched like Friends, that 70s show, The Office.
This is technically considered some of the greatest sitcoms.
Oh yeah, 100%. I got I watched a little bit of How I Met Your Mother, Big
brother
Bang
loves that
Theory. Like all like those major ones, I pretty much watched because I had nothing else to really do. So
Arthur
clapped. I'm not even gonna
Buster.
lie. Dude.
Was it Buster?
Buster
Hey,
Baxter.
Hey, Buster.
Buster Baxter. Yeah.
Yeah, the last show I was addicted to was Avatar, The Last Airbender.
I never watched that.
I mean, even
Is
though
that
I already
an
saw
anime?
it. No, it's like a cartoon. I mean, I guess it's kind of...
Is it kind of?
Yeah, it's kind of like anime. I mean,
yeah.
Anime is more like it's like Japanese cartoon.
Like
But it's kind of...
Naruto.
I think, yeah, like Naruto's an anime.
Naruto's an anime.
Pokemon's
I
an anime.
understand.
Dragon Ball Z is anime. Like,
I
so
understand.
yeah. But I guess it has a lot of inspiration from anime. It's one of those shows, bro. They hit hard.
I gotcha.
Yeah. Even though I've seen it like 3 times.
Yeah.
But sometimes you're like, damn, Dio, this scene hits different.
Right.
Yeah, it was just
applicable to your life in a certain moment.
Yeah, you're like, damn, bro.
Yeah.
You realize you're like, shit.
That's
I ain't
wild.
shit. Yeah. There's like a crazy like character arc. Like if the guy's a bad guy, and then he looks like he's becoming good, and then he's just like,
snaps.
yeah, and then he snaps back to, because what he was searching for in the beginning, he thinks that's what he wants. Then he goes back. And then he realizes, like, halfway in, he's like, fuck this shit. Like, I'm not happy. I'm more mad than ever. Like, I'm not. And then he decides to join, Team Avatar, which is, like, what he's been searching. He's been trying to get them the whole time. He ends up joining them to face the... Yeah. I was like, damn, bro. You're like, shit. I remember the first time watching, you're like, oh, is it going to happen? And then he betrays him. Like, he goes back and, like, goddamn, you hate him again. And then, like, after a while, it looks like he's enjoying it. And then... He's like, fuck, this shit sucks. And he, literally, his dad is like the Fire Lord, which is like the king of. Yeah. And he just leaves. He's a prince. He's like,
I don't know if like anyone else feels this way, but like part of the reason I don't like watching movies is because, it ends, but like, they're not always like my personality is such that like I don't ever want to upset anyone. Like I just want to be always in a good mood, or like I want things to be like good for everyone involved, right? Like I don't ever want to make anyone mad or sad. So like I try not to share my opinion like too much because again I don't want to upset anyone, but also like when there's conflict in like movies or whatever, like I hate conflict, dude. Like I can't. It just like bothers me, and I want to fix it right then. And like obviously some conflicts you can't fix right then. So like watching movies, obviously there's gonna be a conflict, right?
Oh, dude, then you would not like The Sopranos. Like literally what I just told you, you're probably like, fuck.
Just like.
Hey, there was a conflict. Tony Soprano resolved it. He whooped his ass and fucked up his teeth.
I just don't like that.
Eat through a straw.
That's why I like watching YouTube, because like, think about it, all YouTube videos. There might be a conflict, but like, it's 100% gonna be resolved in that video. No, yeah, I don't watch it. But most of the YouTube videos were like, hey, that I watch anyways, like.
We each have our
like
own curation,
homemade house, whatever it's called.
I've been watching this
dude
too.
They're gonna build something.
Cool. This dude used to have like a 3-story loft, and he bought like a abandoned like I'm not gonna say like abandoned warehouse. It looked like a shop. Really? And he's making it like his house and his shop.
Dang.
Yeah, he quit his job.
That'd be dope.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
So
in Chicago, yeah. I don't know. I just randomly found him because I watched one of the videos that you talked about.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he showed up. I'm like, yo, and then I subscribed to him and everything. Like, dude,
it's sick.
And
There's
it sucks
so many creators on YouTube.
Yeah, what sucks is that since he's building stuff, it takes forever for him to upload. I'm like, God damn it, bro, it's been a week.
That's how the show I watch is. It takes them like a week and a half.
They probably have your old internet though.
They probably do. They put up a tower and have a satellite going to it. So.
Oh, better than nothing.
But
we die if something doesn't load fast.
I know. We're so privileged.
I know, bro.
It's bad.
Life is without internet. I don't know. I can't even imagine.
I know. Have you seen? I'll I'll watch PewDiePie do these 90-day PewDiePie 90-day fiance. He'll just like go through them. Oh my gosh, it's so funny because these guys, right? They find these girls, and most of the time it's the girls trying to get a green card, right? So they're from somewhere in Ukraine, South America, Ukraine, like just
is that where that dude with no neck was?
Yeah, exactly. Okay. He got super famous, and he was dating this girl. I don't remember where she was from. Philippines, I think. Yeah. And like, it's just so funny because like they go there and like that girl, for example. I don't know if you want to pull up that dude's. What's his name? Just so they know who we're talking about. But he goes and visits her in the Philippines, and her house is literally made of pallets. Like.
Jesus.
There's no internet. There's nothing there. Like he's sleeping.
So what his name is? His
For some reason, like Tommy comes to mind, but I don't know if that's
Ed.
Right. Ed.
There you go.
Ed and what's her name?
He has no neck, bro. She's too. I mean, she's not bad looking.
No,
but for him, like, come on, son.
She's got bad attitude though.
Yeah. And
like it's so funny because the cultural differences between them and like. I don't know. That kind of stuff makes me laugh because, like, especially with PewDiePie, like, commentating over it, it's just so funny, dude.
I can only imagine.
Like, Ed has no neck. He's very...
Put mayonnaise on his head.
Like, she doesn't even like him. Like, he's like, hey, I think you should shave your legs. And he's trying to, like, go about it in somewhat of a nice way.
There he is. But, you just look at his face already.
Oh, my gosh. He's in so many memes, too.
Look at dude. Bro, that's my hairstyle right now. I got to cut my hair now after watching that.
But, like, yeah, he's in so many... He tries to, like, tell her to do things. Like, he tells her that her breast stinks.
Yeah.
And, like, he just doesn't go about it the right way. So she's offended, right?
Because I listened to a podcast that they make fun of, not just him, but, like, they talk about some other dude that went to see some chick in, like, Ukraine. He's never met her. He's went to the Ukraine 3 times.
I know, which I've seen that episode.
And then they're, like... They think it's fake, and then all of a sudden, she's real.
Yeah.
But he has to, like, the only time they message, like, on a message board that he has to pay to use.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's really messed up. Like, a lot of these guys are mama's boys and stuff.
Fucking.
I'm sorry. I'm not going to spend the rest of my life with somebody I can't trust. You want to know who's the father's prince?
I don't even.
If you might own her life. Her life is her own, her baby, your own wife. So I never talked to her. Never.
Oh my.
Never.
She should have said, stick your neck out.
Can you look up the scene where he tells her to shave her legs?
Yeah.
And you'll see what I mean, how funny it is, because
there you go.
There it is.
Quickly. I just put Ed shaved legs.
It's so funny, dude. Just that.
Is it short?
2 minutes and 50. I think you'll be able to find.
Yeah.
You'll be able to find what we're talking about because it's just so funny.
Oh my god.
He's 54, by the way.
54, bro. Bro, he looks like. Have you seen Spy Kids?
Yeah.
He looks like the thumb, doesn't he?
He does.
For Spy Kids, bro.
So obviously they slept together last night, and he's talking himself up.
She can play by the beard.
The language barrier too is always so funny.
Philippines and shit. What? This is fucking weird, dude.
Just wait. You'll see what I'm talking about.
Oh, there you go. That's what you're talking about right now.
Don't be mad at me. That's never good.
I noticed that your legs were kind of like mine. They were hairy.
Dude, that's so
look how
weird.
offended she gets. She's not having it.
I'll make you do it. If you shave your legs,
Oh no.
I'll shave my beard. Why? I shave my legs.
But it's just a different culture.
Oh, 100%. That's what I mean.
It's kind of less feminine for a woman. So
But then, wait, watch what he says here.
What is yours? It's gross. Yeah, it's nasty.
Your legs will be soft like my skin. Come on. Either that or you kiss me.
Oh, damn.
Oh, that God. You kiss me. She goes right away,
she's
dude.
like, I'm going to shave my legs.
She's like, I am not going to kiss you. That was the main point.
She should have just said, stick your neck out.
That's like the meme, dude.
Oh, my God.
But yeah, that show is funny, dude. Just because.
Especially having PewDiePie.
Oh, PewDiePie.
What's the video you showed me about? Remember the girls like PewDiePie should donate or something?
Yeah, it's this video where this crazy girl, I don't even know her name, Sophia or something.
It's like PewDiePie.
But she just basically calls PewDiePie out and says he's the biggest piece of crap and like that he should be vegan, his life would have meaning, all this stuff. And PewDiePie just reacts to it, and it's is just masterful, dude. And like, she's just so hypocritical in the videos, and he just points it out, and it's just so funny, dude.
PewDiePie.
But
So he doesn't even make gaming videos anymore. I mean, I guess he's been playing
he'll
Among
play
Us.
Among Us.
Because I see he's been playing with like
most of his stuff's reaction videos,
Yeah.
I would say.
Because I've been seeing he's been playing with like Ninja, Pokemon,
for
Courage, all these guys.
He's
Damn,
still
it's crazy how Among Us brought worlds together.
Oh,
like James
yeah.
Charles is playing Among Us.
It's wild, dude.
That's fucking crazy.
Even like Vanoss and them. Like,
Vanoss, yeah.
I haven't seen them play any games, and granted, I don't really follow them that closely, but
I used to
playing
follow them. I
games.
used to love them.
Oh, I know. Their GTA, videos.
were fucking hilarious.
Delirious and
Yeah. Some of them aren't even friends anymore.
sad.
They just, I don't know. They got on the wrong side of each other. Like, neep.
Neat.
Neep, neep. I mean, I guess I understand. When you get older, you kind of
Yeah. It happens in life,
see your two different things.
unfortunately.
Anyway, so where were we at? CSGO? But you see how
That
much
was
of
a
a
long time
tangent?
ago.
Yeah. We would talk about TV shows.
I know, we
Ain't
kind
no
of
problem about TV shows. Anyway.
But CSGO, I mean, yeah, it's probably dead in North America, would be my guess.
Yeah. It's kind of, I mean, who was it? Cloud9 that won the major?
Yeah, like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And
I told you that's the
lost
first
them.
full match. It was on YouTube. It was like an hour and a half, and I watched the whole thing.
Yeah, that's insane. That's one of the all-time best finals against FaZe. But
I mean, I watched the whole thing, so it was pretty good.
yeah, CSGO's probably done in NA. That'll still be a thing in
I
Europe.
mean, Valorant's coming.
Maybe. We'll see. There's
Anyway,
a lot of money. I mean,
So
there's teams playing.
since we talk about the 100 Thieves and left CS, you said they might go CWL. Cod
They
World
could,
League.
yeah. I mean, like,
Save money.
after watching Nate's video, he basically just explains
We can go
what
into other
happened.
esports, yeah.
Yeah, kind of, but he
No,
more
because I think he said that.
possibly, yeah. But I think he was trying to direct the video more towards, in my opinion, like that. Hey, we lost our coach, then we lost our best player JKS to complexity, and so now we have 4 players plus everything that we've talked to our players about being. I guess growing in CSGO is going to be needed to be in Europe. And the way our business is run, 100 Thieves, that is, we like to have everyone in-house so we can create content with them. We can be there with them, help them through any problems they have, yada, 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 right? So they can't obviously be there. If everything's going on in Europe, 100 Thieves is based in LA, it ain't going to work. That's why they decided to talk to other orgs, see what happens. But that could be a cover-up, too, because now they got all this money free, right?
Yep.
So where they can explore. I still think they're probably going to try and get into
Yeah, who just got a spot?
Call of Duty League. Oh well, Hector.
Who just got Optic back?
I know Hector
No?
Rodriguez, co-owner and co-CEO of NRG, just bought back Optic, which he built from the ground up. So now he has a CDL spot, right? Call of Duty League spot. And who's he gonna sell that to? There's been talk of 100 Thieves. Obviously, is the major one, but like. You have Dr. Disrespect who wants to get into the league somehow. He doesn't have quite that amount of money to spend, I don't believe.
I don't think any other big esports teams are in. I mean, FaZe, but I'm talking about like other, like Cloud9.
Not necessarily. I
what's
think
the
it was
other one,
tough.
Liquid.
Yeah.
Like, nobody wants to like invest.
No, it's a bunch of startups or no-name CSGO.
Like,
or not CSGO.
because I don't really know
esports
any.
names.
I mean, is there any like? Are they under a big company? Like
yeah,
a big esports.
most of them are. I would think. I think
the only one I know is Huntsman and
Energy,
and then FaZe. And
I
guess
think,
Optic was
I think there's
Immortals,
some more, but I don't know the exact. I don't know. I'd have to look that up. But
because that's a shit ton of money.
I think $25 million to get into a league is a lot of money.
Yeah.
I mean, it didn't work out for Optic. Heck said they almost broke even, which I guarantee you they were the closest team to do so. Cause
because they're the only team who wants to like make YouTube videos and do other stuff.
Content. He's
Yeah.
got a huge head start, right? And so I think the other teams get discouraged. Like you saw when, who's the team that bought Optic? The Immortals. Yeah, when they bought Optic, I mean the views and everything just went down because they're supporting Hex, right? So like they went from having.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they were trying to do their best, but it's just like
they
when
did.
their minds.
I don't
are
even
set.
think their videos were that
Yeah.
bad. Like
No.
they're not better. I mean, they were the same quality as like the Huntsman, but now you have everyone hating on Optic because they sold.
That's what kind of pissed me off because, like, I mean, I guess I didn't really follow when Hex left either, but when you see, like, I would look at the comments and people are like, "This is an Optic." I'm like, bro, just watch the video and then talk
Right.
about it.
Yeah, no. And once you piss off the internet, like,
Yeah.
just like Danny Green we talked about earlier, I mean, you're not gonna win that back. And Hector's.
You see Danny Green he's like, what was y'all saying or something with like a cigar, something like that, because they won. Fucking Danny Green.
Hope his fiance is okay because death threats is
Yeah, that's
pretty serious.
like dude, people.
That's how they go.
Death
Though.
threats, bro.
That's how you know you made it, though. To be honest, people are criticizing you.
So do you want death threats when you make it?
Yeah, for sure. I mean,
Help me, man. Your drum videos?
Serious.
He makes good drum videos though. I'll put your stuff in this.
I gotta, I guess, be a little more consistent. It's tough, but
Yeah, it is tough. I mean, you're going to school. You work. We work like 50 some hours a week.
yeah,
So you have all this stuff you gotta do.
it's good though. I mean, everyone should have something they're striving for.
Yeah, that's why I did this podcast.
Potty.
I've done so many other things that I thought I wanted to do,
Yeah,
and then I just like
that's
like
what
Twitch.
happens, though.
Like I was on Birdman on Twitch. I felt like I was just following a wave, not
Yeah,
what I wanted to do. Because I
That's
was like,
tough.
that'd be fun to play video games, but
yeah.
I get bored. Or you get bored of, like, I wouldn't say bored, but
Becomes a job.
I felt like it became a job even though I wasn't getting paid.
Yeah,
Like, I'm playing FIFA. I'm like, I should stream this. And
Yeah.
then, I felt.
that's how I feel about school. Like, I love to learn things,
Yeah.
but like when I go to school, like I'm not trying to learn about right now creativity and historical times. Like I don't care about that, right?
Yeah.
Like I like to learn. Like I watch a lot of YouTube videos of like people doing things, right?
Like, now you can learn everything on YouTube.
100%.
That's how I learned how to set this up, was on YouTube.
Yeah, 100%.
That's how I learned how to set this up.
It's so handy, right? Anytime
Yeah.
you need to do a quick job or whatever, like YouTube, easy.
Like, YouTube can probably tell you how to, I don't know, do whatever the hell you want.
So this channel
Build a
that,
house in 5 days.
I think it was called like Dad How Do I or something like
Yeah.
that. And
Oh, I think I heard about this channel.
yeah, this guy went viral doing just simple like how to change a car tire and things like that because he didn't have a dad growing up.
Yeah.
So never taught him, and he's got kids that are in college, and he's like, well, I need a way to show them how to do things. So he just started making YouTube videos, and then people like loved especially his story, right? You didn't have a dad growing up, and
Yeah.
now you're trying to be a good dad, and so he just blew up, and he just does like how to hang a railing or how to
That's what we gotta
change
watch.
your oil. And it's simple stuff.
I mean, nowadays, even people our age, we don't know how to do simple tasks.
no.
Some people do. I know how to switch a
it.
tire. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? But you tell me to make sure the electric is working, I don't know what I'm doing. Tell me how to connect HDMI to,
But you can YouTube it.
Oh, yeah.
It's a big thing.
Dude, you saw how we tried to switch the fan, the switch,
Yeah, we don't know what we're doing.
and we still didn't even get it right.
No.
We're
We
just-
don't know what we're
like
doing.
now when I turn on my light in my room, it's just.
Yeah.
It feels good though. I ain't tripping. I ain't tripping. But that's something that I think we need. Like, Dad, how do I?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Because some people probably don't even know how to, like, sew a button.
No. I don't think
It's Monday.
I don't think I could sew a button.
Yeah, you take the.
I learned. I don't know
Yeah.
if I remember.
I remember how to do it, but it is confusing though. I do understand.
I haven't sewed a button since
I don't think
10 years, 12 years old. I don't know how long.
Yeah, that's probably how old we were. We were in middle school. I was in 6th grade, I think, when we learned.
Yeah. It's
Then you learn how to sew
12,
with the
11 or
sewing
12.
machine.
I do
But she's
remember
like,
that.
push it how you would use your car, and you're like, you start flooring it. He's like, dude, that's how you roll a car. She's like, is that how you treat your car? Yeah, just fucking floor it.
I didn't even have a car. I'm in 6th grade.
Yeah, I didn't have a car either, but 6th grade. Damn, bro, it's been that long.
It's crazy. We're 12.
We getting old.
It was over
older
half
and
our life
wiser.
ago.
Yeah, that's half our life. I was 13.
Yeah.
13 and a half.
That's
technically.
wild.
I was in 8th grade, 13 and a half?
Yeah, because in 8th grade I started driving to school when I was 14 at the beginning of the year. My birthday was in the
Damn.
summer, so I was one of the older
Wait,
kids
8th
from my grade. 8th grade I drove.
Damn, son.
No.
I drove freshman year. Had to
Yeah.
take the, driver's ed and shit.
Yeah.
Easy ass class.
Wild. Yeah,
Me ain't tripping. Growing up.
that is crazy.
Yeah. Holy shit. Bro, we were
Never
just
grow
on a
up.
tangent. Never grow up.
So I got a question for you. Like, what's your goal for this podcast? What's your vision?
Well, this podcast anyway, I felt like I always talked about, like, never grow up being my brand.
Yeah,
Or my things for me anyway.
sure.
But I never knew how to start something. So I said, okay, I always want to do a podcast.
Yep.
I've had these mics for like a year and a half.
Right.
So I said, okay, maybe this could be like the start of something that's right under
Boom.
NGU, right?
There it is.
So NGU, I mean, of course, never grow up. I don't even know how I came up with it. I just always feel like they always tell us to dream big,
Yeah.
but then when you tell them your dream, they're like,
You're never gonna do that.
Never gonna do that.
Yeah.
So that's how I felt. Never grow up because
True.
when you were young,
When you're
you dream
young.
big, and then when you get old, you're like, the reality hits you.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, and I feel like I don't want reality to hit us yet
Yeah.
in any way.
Yeah.
But I mean, I have a lot of things in mind. I mean, I talked to you about it.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, I want to make like a street clothing brand.
Yeah.
Inspired by 100 Thieves. Maybe not like the same way, but you know, I have
Just
my
how
own
they've
way.
gone about it. Yeah.
Just like I don't want to have if I make like clothing, I don't want to have, you know, drop like 500 and then just a whole bunch waiting. I want to drop like 50.
Yeah, for sure.
And then maybe get a couple extra for the homies like you and then my brother, my friends, and everybody else to get their own stuff.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. And then maybe have like little YouTube. That's why I didn't like the YouTube channel is not like the Never Grow Up podcast. It's just Never Grow Up. Because I want that to be everything's gonna go there.
Yeah.
That's
that makes
the plan.
sense.
That's the plan. That's what I hope. Be on the lookout. Yeah. We still got some time, but I mean, right now I kind of don't know how to put my time into things.
Yeah.
Because I kind of feel like I invest myself in too many things that I don't know.
You're just kind of stagnant.
Yeah, like I throw myself into so many things. Like when I streamed, I did stream a lot.
Yeah.
But I was like, for what? I didn't enjoy it.
Yeah.
So I kind of felt like that was wasted time. It was fun.
That's what happens though. That's life.
Yeah.
You know, you're always gonna find.
But I kind of just like threw myself in so many things and not focus on one thing to help that grow.
Right.
But I do enjoy podcasts. I mean, I always tell you, I listen to this podcast. And I asked you
listen
about
to
like
a lot of podcasts.
football. Remember about what's the coach of the Titans coming off his dick or something?
Yeah.
Like shit like that. I heard that on the podcast too. So I was asking you, I was like, did he say that? You're like, yeah.
Busting with the boys.
Yeah. So that's what Never Grow Up is gonna be. Hopefully something.
Sick.
I still gotta make a logo for Never Grow Up.
Yeah.
I have an idea. I told you about it. It looked like a nightlight, but
Right.
we'll see. I don't know.
With time.
I got Taylor.
Nothing happens overnight.
Nothing happens overnight. No.
Right.
That's why. And Birdman. That's why I asked Zach because I feel like me and Zach can just bullshit off anything.
Yeah.
I call him old.
He is
Even
old.
he's 30. He's 30, bro.
30.
Even though I'm 3 years away.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, me and him were always like when we worked together at Fairway, we would always get along, and then he would spit ideas, and I was like, oh, how about this?
Right.
So we kind of back and forth. So I thought he'd be perfect
That's perfect.
for a potty. Bro,
Sick.
dude, the podcast coming, they're gonna be fired too. I mean, Birdman's coming back next week. He
Yeah.
said.
He said
He'll
he'll be back.
Nah, he'll be back.
He'll be back.
But I mean, I have a lot of friends that we want to bring in.
Oh,
I want to do
yeah.
one with like the DG squad.
Oh my god.
Or Team Reboot, me, you, Corey, and Milton. That'd be good.
There'll be so many good stories on that.
Yeah, just talking BS. I want to get Nick on here. Nick would be good.
Nick would be good.
Tony, I think Tony. That's gonna be.
Tony, you guys have
we
a
might
lot
have
of
to
stories.
we might have a disclaimer on that episode. We're gonna be pretty hectic.
Yeah.
I texted him. I told him I was like, "Yo, if you can make it," but then I told him I was like, "Yo, I'm not home." And he had he was taking care of his kids too. But I was like,
Yeah.
"Not meant to be it." But I was like, "We can't give him."
It'll happen.
You know, we can't get canceled in the second episode. You know what I'm saying? So we want the fire, and of course, I want Birdman to have people he wants to.
Yeah.
Like
for
his
sure.
brother, the things he told me about his brother, his younger brother, like runs triathlons and all that shit. Like, yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
My brother, talk about military
Yeah,
before
that'd
you
be
get sent.
perfect.
He's going to Iraq.
When?
Mid-January?
Are you serious? Holy crap.
I said Iraq or Chirac? He said Iraq.
Yeah, I wish you
Yeah,
were
he's
Chirac.
going till like November. He's going like 10 months.
Damn.
11 months, technically.
Wow. Huh. You think about him for sure. That's wild.
Welcome. Nice. I love my brother. Me and my brother are pretty close. We always send each other dumb shit. He just sent me a TikTok. I can't it'd be messed up if I said what it was about, but it's funny.
Yeah. Not safe for work.
Not safe for work. I mean, I guess we can talk about whatever the fuck. Because I cuss anyway. I don't care.
It's your
But,
podcast.
yeah. But, yeah. It was, yeah. No, it's me too much stuff. I don't even want to talk about it.
Can't do it.
Just say I had a kid that...
Maybe some future podcast.
Future
talk
podcast.
about
Maybe
it.
I'll just pop it up on there.
Maybe when you get that, exclusive deal like Joe Rogan.
Yeah, when I get that Spotify deal and then people try to
And then they try to cancel you.
cancel me.
Yeah.
Bro, Joe Rogan's trending for anything now.
It's crazy, dude. That's how many viewers he has. Like,
Yeah, Joe Rogan's insane.
it's
I mean,
wild.
and I don't even listen to him, like, regularly.
Yeah.
Once in a while, I'm like, listen to Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
And then
He
he
has a
always
lot of
says,
weird
have
guests
you
on
tried THC or whatever he fucking says all the
Yeah,
time?
I
Have you
know.
seen those memes?
Yes. He says that a lot.
Yeah, no, but Joe Rogan, he's just a guy that's lost in conversation.
Oh, for sure.
Like,
well, he's been doing this for
yeah,
how many episodes?
10 years?
Right? He knows what he's doing. And
has, like,
he's been
2,000
commentating
episodes.
sports, specifically fighting, right?
Yeah. I mean,
So,
that's
I mean-
why Stephen A. Smith and him. Stephen A. Smith,
That's
and he was
so
like,
funny.
bro, what the heck? But anyway, Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
Did you see I mean, I don't watch UFC, but did you see there was a knockout this weekend that's like one of the best I've ever seen.
Yeah, you better pull that up right
Should've pulled it
now.
up. Dude, it
'cause
was fucking crazy.
It was unreal, dude.
Let me pull it. I wonder if it'd be on Twitter. fuck, what was it called? Oh my god, I'm about to tweet and shit.
So basically, these two fighters are fighting, and it was just a knockout. I bet you go to like Twitter and go to the
Yeah, that's
UFC.
I put UFC knockouts. What I put? Oh, here she is.
It's unreal, man. Like I can't imagine getting kicked like this. Oh, saw a little bit of it.
Let's put this bitch on. Hold on.
Like,
Let's back it up.
this guy gets the.
Bro, this is like one of the best knockouts I've ever seen.
Oh, for sure. You just see his face.
Oh, what'd I do? Oh my god. Here we go.
Hey, we're new here.
Look at this. That's fucking dirty.
That poor guy got his face pushed in, bro.
You got knocked the fuck out. Bro,
Yeah.
he did a kick. He caught the kick.
Watch the replay here.
Yeah, watch the replay. He caught the kick and then hit him with another spin kick in the face.
It's unreal. That guy is a freak.
Bro, I don't know. Like I talk shit, but I don't know if I'd be able to fight in the UFC.
No, I could not.
Hell no.
I'm such a little puss.
Oh, there's no.
Darn it. Sorry.
Anyway, watch the UFC.
Yeah.
Sometimes
I'm
they're
such a little
fire.
puss when it comes to that stuff. So.
Bro, like you're anti-confrontation.
Oh, for sure.
I'm the same way, but I will say shit. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, you will say whatever.
Yeah, remember in where was it? And we went to the grocery store when this chick kept moving and shit. I'm like, excuse me, miss. You're like, what the fuck?
We're trying to go down this aisle and this lady's in front of us, and like me, I wouldn't have said anything
Yeah,
because
this bitch don't move.
I'm just like whatever, you know. And Jaime, you can't do that. So he's just like, excuse me, miss.
Sorry.
She felt so bad, dude.
Bro, but it's just like, why are you like standing
She's
there?
like in the middle, like
Like-
in the way.
Like it's different.
Yeah, it was funny though.
Like, dude. That's why we don't.
But I just would have been like, it'd be alright.
Yeah, you would have waited like 30 seconds
Oh,
for them.
for sure.
Nah,
For
I'm
sure.
trying to get what I'm doing. Let's go. This dumb chick. That happened to me the other day too. Some guy was like, he was in front of me and he was too nice. He was just waiting. I know he wanted to get through, and this lady was just
Yeah.
slowly reaching up, getting shit, and I'm like, "Excuse me, miss." And the guy looked back at me. He's like, "Holy shit!" I'm like, "Bro, what's she gonna do to me? She can barely reach the top. The shit on the top."
You remember when coronavirus started happening? All the
Coronavirus. Oh yeah. The
And
dumb,
we
dumb
were at the
bitch,
grocery
too.
store, and this lady, dude, she's so mad at this guy.
That was the same night when I told the lady.
Oh, yeah?
I think so.
She's just talking to this guy, like yelling
You
at
steal
him.
my toilet paper?
Yeah.
And the guy's like, "What the fuck would I steal your toilet paper?"
Like I didn't take it, you know, whatever. And she already had toilet paper, and she was trying to take his.
Bro, she took like the whole fucking.
She took a lot.
She took like 15 fucking.
She was there when they restocked it, and so she just like.
I was like,
loaded
"What
up.
the heck?"
Like you really.
Remember us? We were like, "Oh, we don't need it," and we somehow survived. Barely.
Yeah, we got lucky.
Dude. But I don't get why toilet paper.
I don't know. Like, I just think people thought that they were gonna be in their house, and they were like, "I need to stock up on food and toilet paper." But like food, remember, like the shelves were empty.
Yeah. I
Which
bought like
debate.
fucking 10 things of soup that I didn't even touch. Oh no, when you were gone last week,
Yeah, it's
I ate a soup.
you eat a soup.
I ate a soup, bro. Because I didn't want to make anything or order food, so I'm just like,
Did you eat a W?
I ate a W. I ate a W that day.
Eat a W.
Eat the dubs. Yeah, fuck soup. Especially in
Not
the
a big
hot.
fan soup.
Oh, I like soup in the cold.
Oh yeah,
It's
like
fucking
80
hot.
Degrees.
It was like 80 and I'm fucking blowing the shit out.
Did you say your mom makes like?
Yeah, dude. All Hispanic moms, dude. All Hispanic moms. I don't know why they do this. Like, okay, especially when we go to El Salvador or something.
Yeah.
We go and then they fucking have like caldo de pollo, which is like chicken soup. I'm like, what the fuck? It's like 95 degrees and y'all motherfuckers giving us soup. It's fire though, but I'm just
It's
like,
good.
But I want it in the winter.
Yeah.
I don't want it when it's
Making a crock-pot
95.
meal in
Yeah, I'm
the-
like, what the fuck? It's 95 degrees and they're giving us caldo.
Caldo.
Caldo. It's like a fucking. They put a whole bunch of like sometimes they put like bone marrow just to give it flavor and shit like that. Yeah,
Sure.
pretty fire.
But not at 95 degrees.
Not at like 300 degrees outside. You're like, what the fuck? Especially I told my mom, I was like, yo, if we're gonna go to people's houses, tell them to like we already ate because I ain't trying to eat again. But you know, like Hispanic culture, like I feel
It's
so
disrespectful.
it's disrespectful.
Yeah.
Like even just say I go somewhere, I have to say hi to everybody.
Yeah.
Always. Like I remember I went to when Milton had a birthday party. I went there, he had like 15 people. I said hi to everybody. But this is just how I was raised and how every Hispanic does it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you don't, they're gonna be like, this motherfucker
Yeah.
stuck
You got
up.
a problem with
I'm
this
like,
guy.
man, I don't know you, motherfucker.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Yeah. But it's always like that. Like, it's just like, I have to do it. It's part of the culture.
That's good.
And then all of a sudden, you know, if you don't, my mom's calling me, hey, why didn't you say hi to this person? I was like, I don't fucking know who that is. Like, you learn the hard way when you're a kid.
You do.
The chancla.
Chancla, the shoe.
The chancla's real. You know what I'm saying?
Is it?
My brother texted me. He said my mom threw him with the chancla.
Oh.
He said that bitch curved.
She threw a curveball.
Yeah, because had his AirPods in and he wasn't listening to her. It's like fucking like Myers said he just looked up. My mom like threw the chocolate up and chucked it at him, and she was like, "Yo, that bitch was curving." That's what my brother said. Bro, did your mom ever throw anything at you as a kid?
No, dude. My mom was so much like me. Like she'd threaten to do stuff. But, like,
Oh yeah, no
she
shit. My mom's Salvadoran. She'd threaten you.
Yeah, nah. She was too nice too. Like she would like you messed up when my mom would like go silent. Like you feel
Oh
bad.
yeah,
like,
yeah. When she's not mad, she's disappointed.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, you cross the line and like, oh, mom, sorry, and she's giving you attitude.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
she don't even want to talk to you because
My mom has that too when I used to fuck up as a kid.
Yeah.
Like she won't even get mad, and you're like,
push
oh,
it
fuck,
too
she about to whoop her ass.
Yeah, and she don't even try. She's like, just walks away in silence. She's like, ugh.
Yeah.
Then you and your sister.
But sometimes you're like, I'm saying we can relax a little bit, but then you feel bad after a while.
Nah,
You're like,
dude,
fuck.
I was such a little puss. I felt so bad all the time.
Such a little puss.
I still am, dude. That's just my.
Nah, bro.
Again,
I don't
upset anyone.
yeah, but my mom used to have like what they call them cuadros, where they're like paintings, and then they were like everywhere in the house. They're expensive as I don't know why the fuck Hispanics all have the same tiger one.
Sure.
Fucking. But I remember
know
one
what you're
time
talking
we
about.
like hit the bottom. I had a yo-yo and we were fucking flinging. Like, I was just like spinning it like back and forth, and the thing fucking like the string snapped.
Oh no.
And I'm like, oh my god! And hit like the very bottom. And me and my sister were trying to cover it. And my brother was a snitch at the time. But he didn't snitch. I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it. And then my mom found it like 3 years ago. She's like, what happened with this? I was like, Mom, that was like 15 years ago. We can tell you the story. I still remember. Bro, my story is, dude, when we used to stay home alone in the summer was the fucking greatest.
Man, that was all that war. For me and my sister, she was so mean to me, dude.
Really?
Oh yeah.
That's probably why me and my brother and sister are so like tight knit, because we would always like either they would team up on me, or me and my brother team up with my sister, or my sister, my brother, or me and my sister team up with my other brother.
Sure.
Always roast them. That's probably why my brother's a little thick bone. Like he can take it now, because after me and my sister used to just roast him.
Right.
Yeah. Like he wears socks. If you ever see him in sandals, he's always wearing socks because he used to make fun of his toes.
Oh.
And he never wears socks. I think he has to wear socks now.
Oh, you scarred him for life.
Bro, I told him, I was like, bro, you need to go to therapy for that, bro. I didn't realize it was that bad.
Gosh.
Like, always. Like, he FaceTimed me, like, yesterday. And he wasn't wearing socks. I'm like, yo, put some socks on, dirty ass. And he's like, fuck you.
Oh, my gosh.
Nah, bro, for us, it was fun. We play soccer indoors. We probably shouldn't have, but
sure.
Fucking be just
kids.
blasting it like we're outside. And we break, like, a little, like, glass thing my mom had. And
Oh, my gosh.
My mom, she would get angry, but she wasn't really that violent. My mom was never violent.
Same.
She was more of a...
My dad, he get pissed, bro.
Dude, my dad was like a teddy bear.
Really?
Like, my dad would get mad. But my dad was like, I'm going to tell your mom that's my dad. Once he said that, we're like, all right, relax, dude.
Calm down.
It's a prank.
Let's make agreement here.
It's a prank, dude. You're on TV.
There's cameras.
Yeah, my dad's never really had a temper.
No.
He snaps sometimes,
My dad will
but...
snap.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not like, obviously you're scared when you're a kid, like, oh crap.
Oh, no.
Dad just snapped. Like, just kidding, we're done, but.
Like, did your mom ever have, like, a look? Like, you're in public, and she had a look
yeah.
that you knew you were in trouble?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my mom hit with the...
And
She would look at me, look away, like, oh, shit.
Yeah, shouldn't have done that.
And then, like, you would have my brothers like, yo, what happened? They hit you up, like, what happened?
Yeah.
Like, yo, I say some stupid shit. Especially me. You know how I am now. Imagine me as a kid.
Yeah.
Being loud and saying whatever the fuck.
Talking back.
Yeah. I remember in high school, too, in soccer, Overla yelled at me one time because we were lost at a game. And I'm like, oh, I guess we're not playing today. Like, I was yelling it.
Oh,
of course, my
dang.
dumbass only went yelling.
Sure.
And then he's like, Mr. Cruz, and he bitch, he cussed me out. He didn't cuss me out, but he just what the fuck are you doing? Yeah, he made an example. I'm like, fuck.
Sure.
It was funny though.
It was funny.
If I wouldn't have got caught, it would have been funny. But it was like, holy shit.
Carries.
It was my freshman year.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, that's it. That was funny though. Damn, but so you and your sister never used to just do random shit in the summer?
I mean, we did, but I'm telling you, she's way different now than she was. But
I feel like that's what we all are.
she was just.
But I mean, us, we could never go outside. My mom didn't want us to go outside.
Sure.
So we just stay inside. I mean, me and my brother and sister, so we just...
Yeah, we lived in the country, so
Yeah.
Us, it was you want to go outside and shoot hoops? You want to go outside and go in the woods?
Yeah, she's like, nah.
Or
oh no, the woods? What the heck?
Yeah, we were
that young?
So we lived surrounded by forests.
Yeah.
So we go explore in the woods. Right?
I know what I'm saying is now you go for once. You're like, what the heck?
Yeah. But we didn't have anything else to do. We're
Yeah.
like, okay.
Bro,
So.
I remember we used to do... So my old room, we used to have a curtain. And so we'd put the curtain, and then like my brother used to have this old little Spider-Man like play set. It wasn't it was like a table like this with chairs, folding chairs, small ones. But we'd put all that in front of the curtain. We're like, Mario, come here, and he'd run out and just stomp all over it, dude. He would like get hurt like a mother, like it was WWE. And me and my sister would just be dying.
Yeah.
And then I would do it to everybody, and then they got me one so good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I was playing, and then all of a sudden they're like, yo, someone's at the door, and I'm the oldest one. I got to be the hero. You know what I'm saying? Me. So then I ran out, and then ankle snapped, everything was snapped.
Oh my god.
And then I just remember them dying. Like at that time, I was furious, but I was like,
yeah.
I deserve this.
Yeah, I've done this so many times.
I fucking deserve it because I just got them every time. We used to jump off the fucking couch. We throw all the pillows and shit on the floor and just jump off.
Dang. You guys did a lot. I'm trying to think of something like
we did a lot of hood rat shit. That's more hood rat shit.
Hood rat. I'm trying to think of like something my sister and I did, but not really like.
Promiscuous girl?
We'd slide down the stairs.
That was fun.
That was about it.
Did you ever break drywall?
Yeah.
That's the fun part.
We
and then explain it to your parents. That's the fun part.
So like one time, my parents had my dad's college roommate over.
Yeah.
And so
they try to be cool and shit. Like, hey, this is my son.
Well, they had kids, and we'd hang out with them like once a year or something. So like we knew them, and they had 2 boys and then a younger girl, right? And so I'd always hang out with 2 boys. My sister would hang out with a girl, right? And so boys, we're roughhouse and whatever, wrestling, whatever. Well, we're in my room, and I had this big body pillow, right? Probably like a little bit longer than this table.
Bro, but body pillows back then were weapons.
They were, and so we were whapping each other, whatever. Then me and the other kid grabbed the body pillow, and we have like pretend you and me are holding the body pillow, and the other kid's right here, and he's on my bed, right? He tries to get up, and we to go through the body pillow, and we go like this. We slam him back towards the bed, which there's a wall right by the bed. His head goes through the drywall.
Oh my god,
dude! And it was the biggest, loudest bang ever. We're like, oh my gosh! And so they came into the room, like, what happened? And I put the body pillow in front of the hole. Like, oh, he fell. Okay. And my mom's like getting me ready for that to go to bed that night, and so she's like pulling my covers. I'm like, no, I got it. She's like, no, it's fine.
It's funny because they know something's up. And you're like, no, I got it.
And I'm all like nervous, and she's like, what's the matter? And she pulls it, just like, oh my gosh, and I, probably I don't remember if I started crying, but I would probably guess I started crying. Cause
you probably just confessed right away.
Oh yeah, oh I'm so sorry, whatever.
Yeah, that's my brother used to be like that. He would always be snitching. Yeah. I remember one time I was into wrestling a lot. My parents would always go to Aldi. Yeah. And they had like the big boxes. We would use those as tables.
Oh yeah.
Like wrestling tables. So then we had a trampoline, and I fucking slammed my brother through it. And dude, I don't know what the fuck I was going through my mind at the time. He was me and my sister like fucking slammed through it, and then he went home. He went inside crying like he was hurt. And then me and my sister like went on our bikes, and we're like, we'll be back in an hour. And then my brother never snitched. I told him the other day, I was like, bro, why did you snitch? I was like, I'm not a pussy. I was like, shut up.
Oh, okay,
you know how my brother is now.
Yeah, I know.
But I was like, dude, that was scary. I was like, I don't know. Now that I think, I was like, what the fuck would we do that?
Kids will be kids, bro.
We used to have a neighbor. This girl, she was annoying.
Yeah.
We used to have a swing set, like the chains. And so me and my sister would pull my brother, and he would go. He was a little athletic then, so he was able to jump and land on his feet.
Yeah.
So this girl, she was little, probably like 4. She was like, oh, pull me. And my sister was like, boom. That bitch probably flew like 10, 15 feet in the air, bro, at that age, bro. And she was like Michael Jackson's Thriller. She was like that. Bro, dude, that shit was so funny. And her mom was a bitch, so she ran inside. We're like, oh, we gotta go. This bitch about to throw hands.
Oh, no.
Bro, but it was so fucking funny.
Did you ever hear from her?
No. I'm guessing she didn't snitch either. Bro.
She didn't know what kids were out there.
Yeah. Bro, some kids always... They're, the good kids, but then when they're by themselves, you know how crazy they are.
Sure.
It's like all the preppy kids, and you didn't think you'd be smoking weed and all that shit, and then they're like the ones that do it the most.
Yeah, when you go to college.
Even before, you're like I remember in high school, you're like, damn, this motherfucker does all this shit. Straight A student? No names. I ain't saying no names.
No names.
But still, it's crazy.
That is crazy. That always surprised me. Like, again, I was super, sheltered kid. Yeah. Didn't do anything bad.
Dude, I didn't smoke weed until I was, 19. So...
Never smoked weed, anything like that. But I remember I was so surprised. He did that.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe. I was just so shocked. I was like, that's a thing. I remember.
Tell them how old you were when you got drunk.
Yeah, first time I got drunk, I was 23.
Yeah, that's insane, dude.
So that's really the first time. I had a few sips, but never a full beer in my life. Yeah. And so I had
You want a shotgun?
5 or 6 beers.
The chug button. You can.
Oh no, dude, I'm not trying to embarrass myself. I don't drink that much. I think I've been drunk
I have proof of one time you were drunk.
Okay, yeah.
That was the best time.
3, maybe 4 times.
Was that one of them?
Yeah, that was for sure one of them.
Milton's bachelor party?
Are you kidding me?
Bro, that was a good weekend. And then the only night we celebrated was the first night.
Yeah, so we went to Minneapolis for this bachelor party, right? One of our best buds is getting married.
Wait, what were we in that wedding?
We were both best men. Let's go!
Shit.
So that was cool. He had both of us as the best man, which obviously is not something normally done. But
I would have thought
we
his brother.
appreciate that. Yeah, I would have thought his brother too.
Yeah.
But he's like, no, he's the homies. What up?
Awesome.
So we go to Minneapolis for this bachelor party, and we're there for 2 nights, right? Weekend, right? And so first night we go out, and we've been drinking at the house, you know.
Yeah, because we got there. We didn't get there that late. It was like 4, maybe 3. Because we left here at we left Iowa, like by Des Moines, like 11.
Yeah, it took us 4 hours to get there.
Because everybody met up here for some fucking reason. Like everybody decided to meet here.
I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, but we met up, and then we went, and then we had to wait like another hour and a half, 2 hours. Because they decided to go somewhere else.
That's right.
Remember?
That's weird, yeah.
Yeah, and then when we finally got in there, but we already started drinking.
Yeah.
And then we drank from just like 5 until we went to the club at like 12, 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
Because we weren't even at the club for that long.
No.
That was a fucking waste of money. But it was fun.
Anyways, again, I don't drink very much, right? So since we've been drinking for forever, I was feeling good. Let's just say that. And so everyone gets into town finally, and they start Ubering to the club that we're going to. And so we can't all fit in the Uber, so we're taking as many Ubers as we can.
And he took one for the team. He was like, yo, I'm going to wait, because we had other friends coming.
Other friends coming to the house.
They came in late, but he got there late then.
They got there
late. It was like
late,
12,
late,
and he's like, yo, I'm going to wait for them, because he said
I'll wait for them. Yeah, they'll be here. And so I was in the house by myself waiting for the 2 other guys to come, right? And so for whatever reason, I decided I was going to take a selfie and send it to my friends, on Snapchat. And I'm like feeling, again,
we were drunk.
Feeling myself.
We were really drunk.
And I didn't think they would screenshot it. Like, I don't know why.
How fast did we screenshot? It was a real record.
I sent the picture and instantly Milton and Jaime screenshot it. I'm like, oh.
Yo, hey, just for that, I'm gonna put the picture in there.
You have to put the picture.
I have to put the picture, bro. It's fucking hilarious.
So I take this selfie, as I'm sure you guys just saw, and you can obviously tell.
Yeah, he was hammered.
But
it's crazy because you were like, okay, you're social, but you're not like very talkative. You're not gonna go up and hug people. Like when you were drinking, because I bought tequila, and we were taking shots, and you've never drank tequila. You took a shot, and then I took a shot. Like, you got to do it together. But you were drunk, dude.
I was
because
drunk.
there was so many
like
vodka,
water,
tequila,
dude.
rum. We had everything there, just chugging.
Dude, I don't dance. I'm not.
Did you dance at the club?
Yeah.
Oh damn! I didn't even know.
I don't even know you can call it dancing, bro. Like, I would love to be a firewall looking at me, because. Dude, it was so bad. Because Skylar was out there and everyone, like, I'm on the dance floor.
Yeah,
like, I'm feeling good.
Yeah.
And dude, oh my gosh, I bet it was
Imagine
so
you're
funny.
probably like...
I was probably doing the, like middle school, like, I don't even know, like, bobbing my head. Like,
bro, that was... Dude, that was a good weekend, though.
But, yeah.
But the next night, some of us were hungover.
Yeah, the next night, again, we don't party very much. The guys that do party, we're ready to go out again.
Yeah, they came to the house. They're like, yo, we're going. Like, and then everybody's in bed. And you're in bed. I'm in bed.
We're all in bed.
Milton's in bed.
Dude, we're done. Like... We got way too drunk the night before.
Bro, we got drunk as fuck. But now I think about it, we should have gone. If we went there for the weekend,
we should have. But
it's too late.
It's too late.
It's 2020.
It was a fun time, though.
Yeah, it was fun.
That picture, though, is been brought up a lot.
Sometimes we're talking, or just say you're roasting somebody in the group chat, and then we just send that, and then you're like, fuck.
Yeah, the caption was I just put, I'm drunk on my Snapchat caption. And,
dude, it was so funny.
And I just looked like hell.
Bro, and that was just one bachelor party. Remember Koreans? We got fucked up too.
Yeah, another bachelor party.
That's another one for you that you got drunk at.
Yeah, I don't get drunk very often, but these bachelor parties, I guess. But yeah,
that was fun.
We got drunk.
Oh, no, but the funniest part, that wasn't even the funniest part. The funniest part was you trying to smoke a cigar.
Oh,
dude, you couldn't even.
I've never smoked a cigar in my life.
Everybody's taking the whiff. Like, we all have our own cigars. We're all halfway done. Reagan can barely just take one puff.
Mine is like so soggy because my saliva's just been soaking into it. I don't know how to do it, and I'm struggling over here, and they're all just dying laughing at me. Which, that's fine, whatever. But man, I didn't know what I was doing. Oh, also on that bachelor trip, the next day we were going skydiving, right?
Yeah.
And so we're gonna go skydiving, and Jaime and I are like, yeah, we'll go skydiving. $250 a piece, whatever it is. We want some lifetime opportunity. Yeah, we're gonna do it. So we sign up and do it, and
Bro, you don't know how much of a pussy I was for that.
Yeah.
Because I've always said, like, because we got the text message or the message on Facebook, we were on the group chat, like, what, 2 weeks before?
Yeah,
or 3 weeks?
something like that.
They're like, oh, change your plan on Sunday. We're gonna go skydiving. And my heart dropped. Like, right when I saw that, because I'm always saying, I used to always say, yeah, I'm gonna skydive. And then when the time came up, I was about to say no. I almost pussied out.
Oh, man. Yeah. So anyways, I was like, no, dude, let's just do it. Cool, right? So we get there, and it starts to storm, and Jaime and I were kind of like thankful that we're not going, right? He's like, hey, we're going to wait this storm out. I don't know if we'll be able to skydive. We're like, ooh, okay, cool.
We're like, oh, we
saved
250.
We go get breakfast in town. Like, we're feeling good, you know? Then we get the text, hey, we're on to jump.
Like,
and Jaime and I were like, oh,
because
boy.
we had 2 other friends that were going to go. But they ordered food. We didn't order food.
Yeah.
Because we already ate. In the morning, we went to, like,
yeah.
Cumming or something, to a gas station and get food because we thought there was a McDonald's and there wasn't a McDonald's there.
No.
So we went, and then our other friend that was supposed to go was like, no, we'll get it to go. And
Yeah.
they just ordered it like 30 seconds ago. I was like, dude,
like,
just meet us there.
No, we'll just go. So we go up, right, and we get in this janky little plane.
Yeah, like, bro.
And they make you watch this video before you skydive.
It's like,
I don't know if
you
every place
can't
is like
sue
this,
us. You
but
can't
yeah,
sue us
it
if you
basically
die.
just covers their butts, right, if something happens. And I'm, like, not feeling good after this video because, like, it's like there is a chance you could die.
And
And,
there's like the dude with the beard that looks like there's no way he's skydived.
yeah, it's like, oh, this is kind of sketch, but whatever.
He looks like Dumbledore
he did.
with a shorter beard.
He did, dude. But then, you know, you talk to your dudes that you're going to be flying with, and they're like, yeah, I've done like 1,000 jumps. Like,
Bro,
okay.
Dude,
deal.
you know how hard of a face when everybody came in, when all the squad, because we had the 2 guys we were married, Zach and Corey, went first before the storm and all that shit went down. So we decided to go to get food. But, like, you don't know how much of a face I was putting up. Like, yo, shit, I'm ready. But in my heart, I was scared, bro.
And I was the opposite. Like, when we were on the ground getting the harness, I was like, okay, this ain't going to be that bad.
No,
like,
bro.
I just saw Corey and Zach do it a couple hours ago. Like, we good. We get in the plane, like, the whole way up there. I'm good, dude.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
I'm hitting the
He's
plane.
laughing at me.
Yeah, and Jaime's over there scared.
Bro, I'm
like,
having a panic attack.
so
My anxiety
scared, dude.
is going through the roof. I'm having a panic attack.
Yeah. And it's a sketchy little plane, you know, you're going up, and we get up to, like,
My titties
10,000.
bouncing and shit.
There I am, saucing my titties.
Saucing my titties.
No. So, anyways, we get to, like, 10,000 feet, and they open this door, and our moods just flipped,
Yeah,
dude.
completely flipped. I was ready.
My
And then right
gosh.
there, my adrenaline just went through the roof.
He's by the door, too.
Yeah, because this guy tried to scare me because he kept like leaning over and he's like, "You ready?" I'm like, "Let's fucking do it. Let's
Yeah.
go." And he could tell that my mood switched because he knew I was scared.
Yeah, dude.
And then he just said, "He's like, you ready?" I was like, "Yeah, let's do a fucking front flip." And because usually he just jumps off and he did like a front flip, but it was scary because we did like 5-6 flips and I'm like, dude,
Okay, I don't want to.
And then he taps me on my shoulder, he's like, "Stick your hands up." And then we did the thing they showed us, and then we straightened out.
And then you're
I'm
good.
like, bro, that shit was dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then they jump, and then it's my turn. So I scoot up, and dude, I am just anxiety through the roof. Like, I'm probably pale. I'm so scared, and I'm gripping. So, like, I'm sitting here, and to the right is the pilot's chair, and the pilot right there, and to the left is the door opening.
It's funny because the pilot didn't make it any better. He's like, "There's only one way out now."
Yeah, the
You're like,
pilot
what the
said that
fuck,
like so
dude?
many times. Like, F you, man. I'm freaking scared. So I grabbed the pilot's seat. I'm like gripping, dude. My knuckles are white.
Bro, I wish I could have gone second just to see you.
Oh my gosh, dude, I was so scared. And the
'Cause
guy's like, "Hey, you have to let go." And I'm like, I'm not saying anything, dude. I'm just like gripping that. He's like, "Hey, let go." He tries to like pull my hand. I'm gripping it. He finally pries my hand off. And there's a little step outside the door.
Yeah.
He's like, "Okay, we're gonna step on this, then we're gonna jump." And I'm just like, oh my gosh. He counts to 3, of course, and goes on 2. So he's like, 1, 2, and then we jump, dude. And oh my gosh, I can feel it now, dude. Just the pure adrenaline and scared, like when your stomach just fell out of your, body.
Like, for me, I don't know. When I was in the air, I was just like, bro, if this is it, like, bro, I'm like seeing the world. But then I'm like, yo, I don't want to die. Like, after you thought of like that shit went through my head, I'm like, yo, what the fuck am I doing?
Like, he was tapping on me while we were going down, too, to pull the parachute.
Yeah.
And I didn't even answer anything. I would think it was just like pure shock. Like, I didn't know what was going on. Plus, it was raining. So there was these little, it's like little needles like tapping you all over the body.
Since it was kind of like sprinkling.
Yeah.
So since you're going literally fast.
Yeah.
And you have your hands up, and it felt like needles were going into your body.
For sure.
And you're like, damn, bro, that shit hurt.
Yeah.
But
then he pulls it, and all is well. I kind of feel a little sick, but I land, and I'm Gucci, and woo! I was worked up though.
Yeah, it's crazy how we flipped completely.
Oh yeah.
Because I'm scared of heights. I don't even get on ladders because I'm scared of heights.
Yeah.
Hell no.
Definitely recommend it though.
Yeah, if you have a chance to skydive, do it.
It's
Especially with friends, it was
unreal.
fun. All of
Oh
us.
yeah.
Why did Milton do it?
You're scared. Which is fine.
He did record everything though. He has
He
everything.
did.
Yeah,
He did
has
record on
everything.
his phone.
Because I remember when I was coming down, he's like, yeah,
Yeah.
and then
You could
I
hear
came
him.
back going, yeah. I get him in midair. Yep. My guy kind of took the reins from me because I just kept spinning and spinning, and
Yeah.
he's just like, all right, we're gonna lose control. I'm like, oh my bad.
See, I didn't even take any of the rings. Like my guy was like, okay, this guy's done. Like,
Yeah, when we landed, he's just like, bro, I did not expect you to completely flip. I was like, me neither. I just saw it open. I'm like, bro, that's fucking, because he didn't count for me. We
Yeah.
just jumped.
Oh man.
Because he saw me saying, let's
I was
fucking
so
go.
Scared. Woo. But
That was fun.
I lived. Here I am.
Yeah, that was a fun weekend too.
That was really fun. Yeah.
We got drunk as fuck. Just Friday night.
Yeah, just Friday.
Because Saturday we
We
didn't.
stayed in a yurt. Is that what it's called?
Year.
Yeah. Isn't that what it's called?
I think so.
A yurt?
Remember we were all like, we were all
Like a
complaining.
teepee?
We're like, oh hell no, we gonna stay in a tent.
Yeah, it looked like a
Because they didn't say
teepee.
nothing. It looked like a
But
teepee.
it
We were
actually
like, what
was
the- It was
sick.
nice.
So
Y'all got the best beds, and then me and Milton got the pull out couch. That had
I
like a
shared a bed.
Tempur-Pedic. Oh,
I shared a single bed, bro.
I know. Me and Milton had like the queen, and, it was just,
Yeah.
and then Zach's like, "Oh, let me." He's like, "Y'all wanted us on the couch? We
Yeah.
got it. Ain't no problem."
Ain't no problem. Yeah, I don't know how.
We were just roasting each other all night. We're
face down.
face down that stuff. That shit was
Caleb.
funny.
Man,
Holy crap, though.
that was good.
We had some
Good
funny
time.
memories. Yeah. Same with when we lived in the apartment. Me, you, and Milton.
Yeah,
We were just loud.
they were very loud. Like I would come home from work and these guys would be home early, and so his apartment it was on the second story. So I'd be walking up the stairs and I could hear them, dude, from the hallway, like
Dude,
talking.
especially like just say, I don't know if you were there one time. We got fucked up. Me and Milton got drunk because he had Malibu that he bought because Taylor was over, so they were drinking. And I had orange juice, and we just mixed them together.
Yeah,
And we got fucked up.
yeah,
It got to the point like where you're leaning a little bit,
yeah.
when you try to play it off.
And he tried to play it out though.
Yeah, like we lean. He was like leaning like he got crossed over, and then he like pulled himself up trying to be normal. And I'm like, bro, you trying to play it off? You fucked up. You fucked up. And then
Right.
we just started dying. Like if you were there, dude, we were loud.
loud.
We had music. That's when he bought his remember the
little
first
pill?
Bluetooth speaker,
Or
the first
whatever
one.
it was. Yeah, the
Yeah,
big
the
bulky
one he's like, it's waterproof, and then he fucked it up because it went to the water.
He said it was waterproof, but it
Yeah,
wasn't.
and it wasn't
It
waterproof.
was not waterproof.
Same with his phone. Were you there when he jumped in the
He
pool
jumped
with
in
his
the pool.
phone? Oh no, but he went to someone else's house. I think it was West of Mine with like all his other friends. But I think that's where his phone. But he fucked up his phone because he jumped in the pool with his phone in his pocket.
Oh, Milton.
Bro, we were loud though.
You're loud. What about the time we're playing H1Z1? And that
Who
game's
clutched?
hard. Yeah, that game's hard. But what Milton say? The bet was like
No, because you
Remember
guys
the
all
full
died. It was
story.
4 of us.
Yeah.
I think me, you, Milton, Corey, and then I was the last one alive. And then because we got pushed by like a team of 3, I think somebody got somebody, and there's 2 guys left.
sure.
And then I said, "Yo, what are you guys gonna do if I clutch this?" And you said, "Is like I'm gonna run shirtless through the halls, down and back in the apartment, in the apartment, like in the apartments."
Yeah, in the lobby.
And
Whatever.
but I mean,
the hallway.
I don't blame them because I was not good at that game. I was bad.
That game's hard.
Yeah,
too.
it's hard. I was
And
bad.
these guys were like 100 yards away, maybe more.
Yeah, they're far. And I
far.
push them like I'm like fuck it, I'm gonna push, and then I end up killing both of them.
Dinks them both.
Dinks them in the head. I get a dink, ping, ping. You hear it and they're dead. And all of a sudden
shots.
we got so loud. We started yelling. I don't even think we finished the game.
No, we
because I
just
think
instantly
mid game we
stopped.
just stopped and we just ran outside yelling. We're like, let's fucking go. Let's
was like,
fucking
are
go.
you kidding
And you
me?
were pissed. And then me
Yeah.
and Milton instantly had the phone ready.
Oh yeah.
And he's just like,
dude,
yo,
I got
you-
roasted.
And then he took his shirt off and then shoo, he came back and then
This
came
hallway's long too. Like
Yeah,
it's
it's a
probably
long
like
hallway.
50 yards, no lie. So I ran all the way down, and then I'm coming back, and Milton yells
Yeah.
something.
No,
Like
I don't know what he said.
he's like, "Why are you running in the hall without
Yeah,
your shirt
yeah.
on or something?" And locks the door. So I'm in the hallway in a pair of shorts with my shirt off, dude, and I can't get in. Oh, it was so bad. And then I'm all over Twitter and whatever.
Yeah, it was funny. Do you remember when we would go out, we would always knock on a random door?
Yeah.
And you would be behind us. Me and Milton would like knock on a random door. Me and Milton would take off. And then this dude just walking. He didn't realize when we just knocked on the
No,
door.
I didn't know. And I mean, they never opened the door, but
No.
whatever, they were like, "What do you want?" I'm like, "What do you want? What do you mean? I'm just walking to my apartment. What do you mean?"
Bro, that was so funny. Because we'd just be walking to like his car, my car, Milton's car. All of a sudden, there's like it's like the where we're going is still far to go
Yeah,
to the
very
drive,
far.
to go to where the 2 cars.
Very far.
Then all of a sudden, when you see Milton look back, I'm like, oh, it's about to go down. And then I see him knock. Phew, I turned into Usain Bolt. Like, it's like when we played kickball, remember? And I turned into fucking, I was a speedster.
You were.
We were fucking sore for like 4 days. Me and Milton. God, it's been a long time since I played fucking sports.
I know.
Look at me. Fuck. I look like a fucking ball. Fuck. Bro, but fuck. Dude, those were fun times. See, now you don't even know you're in the moment. Now you know. Those are the fun moments.
It's crazy. That's my memories.
Yeah, bro. I kind of fucked up, though. I would go home. I just didn't feel like home back then.
It's all good.
But it would have been
Close to your
fun.
family.
Yeah, but it would have been fun just to go and fuck around and do whatever the fuck on the weekend.
If Clutch wasn't working.
Yeah, that's true. But he still got out early, 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
But the first 3 months he worked fucking shit hours. What, 2 to 10 or something?
Yeah, I felt bad for him.
Or 2 to 11.
Come home, play video games, wake you up.
Yeah, bro. I started 5:30 in the morning. Is what the time I start work. He would get home like 11, and by 12, he's screaming, "Behind me!"
Yeah,
He's there.
Fortnite or something.
And then like one time I woke up, I texted him, I was like, "Hey, dog, I'm trying to go to sleep." And he's like, "Oh, my bad." And
his
I hear him.
TV's right. On
Yeah,
the
his
other
TV
side
was
of the
like
wall.
around the side of the wall where the bed was. He's like, "Oh, my bad." And then he's like, "Yo, I gotta be quiet. Jaime's trying to go to sleep." It was quiet for like 3 minutes, and all of a sudden, no! Like he just starts yelling again. I'm like, bro, I'm just gonna leave it. I'm just gonna leave it. I'm not gonna get any sleep today. But it was funny.
Yeah.
Fucking Milton, the good old days, bro. We've been going for a long time.
What time?
What time did we start? It's 9 o'clock.
Maybe an hour?
Did we start at 8 o'clock?
I think roughly.
I mean, you think it's time to let it go? That was a good party.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to talk about? Promote yourself, guys. I'm gonna put it in the description still, so that people can see your drum videos. He makes good drum videos.
I don't really post that much, to be
Covers.
fair. I make some drum covers.
Well, now you do. Now he's gonna post. Just call him out.
Here and there. Reagan Hawbaker on all
Everything,
social medias. Instagram, Twitter.
I'll put everything down in the description. Yeah. So, like I said, Instagram, I'm going to try to upload little clips here and there. Maybe even on YouTube, have like a little side, just fun clips that... I mean, we have some good clips in this one.
Yeah.
Just talking
Funny
whatever.
stories.
All my social media is going to be down there as well. So, please, thank you for watching and listening. And remember, guys, never grow up. Love you guys.